Yeah.
What's going on, everybody? This is your boy, the Grand Showgan, aka Shogaki no Shogun, aka Captain of the No Heart Pirates, because we don't let these hoes, aka strapping out the Cloud Village. And I got the crew with me, and we're gonna do a beginning of the year stream, man.
Woo!
Say what's up, everybody.
What up? What up? What up?
Hey.
Captain Yeet nonsense here. So 2018, it was a pretty good year for manga, man. Pretty good year. What's some of the highlights you guys just want to throw in real quick?
Kaido.
I ain't gonna lie, like that when Kaido came as a dragon, that shit was nuts. That shit was nuts.
That was nuts.
Did
I didn't
anybody
expect it to go off it that early.
Did anybody get it like spoiled?
I kind of did. Kind of. On Instagram, it was like spoilers for the next chapter, and I swiped. It just showed a picture of a straw hat, a dragon, and Law. And I was thinking, when I saw the dragon, it didn't say Kaido was a dragon. I thought it was Monkey D Dragon. I was like, he going to water? And then I read the chapter.
Oh, so you thought it was Dragon's Dragon.
I didn't expect, because, you know, that I always saw those theories about Kaido being an ogre Oni thing. I was thinking that makes a bit more sense than a dragon, because he does look like an ogre Oni thing from Japanese lore.
He does look like a Oni from Japanese lore. But yeah, you know, we here called it, you know, that Kaido was a dragon, but
you always thought he was a dragon.
But I think a lot of people called it though. So, but it's really cool to actually see it, because I didn't think he looked that cool. You know what I'm saying? Like, he really does look dope as shit. Let me think. Some of my highlights. I really liked Luffy being considered a Yonko. I mean, well, Goko, I guess.
Goko, yeah.
Emperor. I like that. That was hype to me. That was one of the best chapters of the year.
Yeah.
It definitely was up there. Definitely was up there.
Katakuri. The last chapter, when he beat Katakuri, that chapter was good.
Oh yeah, that was a dope chapter. That whole fight was dope.
Did he beat Katakuri though?
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
That was the biggest. Oh, he fell for it. No, if you didn't get back up, you lost.
You lost.
Exactly.
See, Captain gets it, man. He gets it.
Hey, don't matter. You can fall down a minute later. If you ain't getting back up and you lost, you just laying there.
He intentionally did that.
He intentionally fell on his back. He was gonna fall on his face, but he intentionally fell on his back. He wasn't getting back up though.
Man, I'm gonna just let y'all keep believing.
What's happening, folks?
What's going on?
What's happening?
Hey,
we just talking about some of our exciting moments of last year for manga, basically.
All right.
We were just talking about the Luffy Katakuri fight.
Yeah, that was a fun fight. I understand people wanted more, and that in not getting that, they were upset about it, but people wanted everything out of that fight. It was just, like, nobody could have been happy, like, with how many different things everybody wanted. So I'm happy Oda did his thing. Like,
yeah, I liked it. I thought it was a pretty dope fight, actually.
Right? I'm saying there's nothing wrong with it, especially in the context of One Piece fight. People want to talk about how Luffy, like everybody solos. Luffy never solos anybody, but how often is Luffy fighting more than one person before he gets to the main dude anyway? Like, they're not talking about all of that shit.
Exactly.
Oh, that's a good point.
Exactly. That's what I've been saying.
I talked about that before. deal. It's a 2-year time skip. You on the island by yourself, solo, and all these great animals and everything else. You fight Dofi. You put yourself in this position.
Yeah, but he was fighting those great animals, and by that like progression, he should have fought Rayleigh at the end. You know what I mean? Like, not to win, obviously, but like to put his skills to the real test. And he didn't. Duffy was his first real test of his skills because, like, Fishman Island was a joke as far as power scaling. So.
Exactly.
Right.
Like, Zoro could have handled everybody, and everybody else could have had a nap. Sanji could have handled Usopp could have handled everybody, and everybody else could have had a nap. You know what I mean? But they don't call him God for nothing.
Fishman Island arc was the first arc in the anime. I had to like skip a couple episodes because I just got bored of it. It kept going like, oh, the Fishman, we should treat him good, and then like someone else, oh no, we should like it's that back and forth. I'm like, this getting
yeah, the allegory for like racism in that is like really heavy-handed,
right?
But it's better to have the conversation than not, in my opinion. So at least he like found some way of addressing inequality, and like shonen mangas don't always do that in such a blatant way, at least.
Yeah, exactly.
Fuck.
Let me think. Any more? I'm trying to think of any more that stand out.
The chapter where everyone thought the Straw Hats died when we saw their flag in the water. That was
I don't know why everybody thought the Straw like that, when people started going off about that. I was just sitting here like,
I did not like that chapter.
I liked it because I was like, what happened? I know they didn't die, but I liked it because it left you on that was a pretty big cliffhanger, thinking, what the just happened? What?
And then
I knew they got hurt. I wanted to see how much they got hurt, but it was never in my mind that like their ship got blown up or some shit. Like never ever.
And then that led to like the only thing that I don't like about Fishman Island, and that's the fact that Jinbei had to stay. You
mean Whole Cake Island?
Okay, yeah.
I was like, wait, that's when he got Jinbei. Like,
he had to stay there.
Like he's actually called Pokemon. But yeah, like that was a down ass move for Jinbei though, and that's I don't want to say that's no different than somebody like Zoro or Sanji being like, we'll take this, you go on ahead, just on a much larger scale. And shit, with Jinbei in the ocean, a much larger scale is pretty fucking fair. You know what I mean? That dude, the ocean is his weapon, and if he's just chilling in the whole ocean, he's got a lot of weapon. Like he was drilling Big Mom off the boat. You heard me. That's the moment I got the most hype for, because they finally like officially named that the Vagabond Drill.
Vagabond Drill.
Yeah, and I've been captain of the Vagabond Pirates for like 3 years. Like it's just me and my friends. Like we joke around One Piece shit. So when it was the Vagabond Drill, I was like, yeah. Like I was soaking it up. I felt so good about it. And then I had that thought, now this is what everybody thinks my name is about. Fuck.
Yeah. Oh man.
What do y'all think about?
I like it though.
About Jinbei?
I was just about to say that. What do we think is gonna happen to Jinbei though?
He gonna show up and he gonna show out like that. What do
you think anything happened to him?
Super fucked up, but
I would have said the next time we see him, he's gonna be different.
No, he might be different. That's okay. I'm okay with that. He could have lost an eye. That's fine. He's been waiting for that like eye patch pirate. There's a reason he didn't give it to Zoro. You know what I mean? And if he's gonna give it to Jinbei to be the eye patch pirate, I'm fucking okay with that. Because Oda's like, he's got a lot of tropes from like Treasure Island and shit. Like the peg leg pirate was super significant with Snef, or not Snef. Fuck, that's a character from Chrono Cross. I don't know how that got in my brain.
I was like, who's that?
No, Chef. Huh? I'm talking about Red Leg there.
Zeph, right?
Zeph, yeah, there it is. Fuck. With him and Croco Boy being the hook hand, and he's still got some deep story stuff we're gonna find out about. I'm pretty sure.
He's a woman.
I'm actually on board with that. Like I don't know how deep on board. Like I could just be setting my foot off, like wait for y'all to step off and then jump back on shore and be like, nah, I'm good. But like I got, I'm tipping my toe in there.
What you think, Nonsense?
I mean, I kind of want him to be missing like an arm or a leg. Honestly, I wouldn't mind the eye patch, but I'd rather him missing a leg. I would like to see that peg leg on the Straw Hats.
Man, that'd be such a detriment.
That would be such a nerf for him though, because like he's a swimmer. Like he can do. I feel like it's a way of showing battle damage without nerfing him too much. Because the eye. Because he can lose. We've seen it. Whitebeard lost half his damn face to Akainu, and he was still pushing. So there's no reason, like maybe Jinbei can't do something similar. I'm not saying the exact same thing, but
I mean, shit. Even Luffy lost part of his stomach and was still fighting.
That's true.
We never saw the after. I mean, with that chapter we saw half his stomach get obliterated, and then like a couple chapters later, like even in Wano, when we see him shirtless,
he's just good.
Stitches, we don't see no battle damage on that side. It looks a-okay, like nothing happened.
Yeah, it makes you wonder like how hard, like it was Akainu who gave him the X on his chest, right? If I'm not mistaken. Yeah, like how hard that hit have to be for all the other hits to never leave a scar, but for that shit to like literally flay open his chest at 4 pieces. You know what I mean? Like, look at it. Those edges came up, Jack. That's how heat works.
That's crazy. Black, what's good?
What's up?
We got more people.
What up, Black?
What I miss?
We just been going over some standout chapters of the past year.
Are we talking about Ichiro Oda's, masterpiece? Or are we talking about other masterpieces?
Talking about every masterpiece.
We were talking about Ichiro Oda, but if you want to throw in some other ones, be my guest.
Oh no, I mean, sheesh, 2018 was a long year.
Mm-hmm.
It really was.
That's the thing. It's like I hate when like the year was long. As soon as it turned 2019, but man, that year was short. What?
But it was a long year. But then like it kind of like once it hit December, it's like everything sped up exponentially. But I would say
that's because life speeds up in December for everybody.
Well, yeah. I would as a standout chapters. Well, what did we get? 2018, we got Luffy versus Katakuri. We also got Luffy versus Kaido. We also got Kid. I mean, I gotta go with we got the Reverie stuff too. Like,
oh yeah, we haven't even mentioned that.
We got a lot in 2018, but also in 2018, we got like one of the best chapters in modern Shonen Jump history.
With what?
Yeah, I'm like, which is this?
I don't want to I don't want to tilt some of you One Piece fans, but all I'm going to say is chapter 144 of Black Clover was pretty intense. Spoiler alert!
What happened?
Oh, that's when we had that massive fight, and we had a tragic death. A tragic death.
Yo, that was this year?
Yeah, that was this year.
Oh shit.
That's why people have been putting Black Clover up there. That's why people put Black Clover up there. But like,
I will say this year it definitely came into its own and started really like pushing back at some of the I don't want to say like shonen tropes or whatever, but it started doing its own thing while
instead
still
of like the preconceived notions, like it's following the Naruto path or it's following the fairy tale path or
because it was following that fairy Naruto path pretty
rigorously.
Yeah. But once it started getting to its own and letting the world that I don't know the manga because name off the top of my head, but the world that he created for this manga, like letting that kind of push the narrative and not just the shonen tropes, has really pushed Black Clover into its own a lot more. So I'll give it that. Yeah.
Oh man, that's crazy. I didn't even realize that was this year. All right, Black, I'm with you. That was a dope chapter. That was a really dope chapter. I ain't even mad at you. So what?
Greatest?
I don't listen.
I wouldn't say it's the greatest of the year, but it's the greatest Black Clover chapter of the year. I'll give you that all day.
I love that guy.
No. I'm not gonna say it's the greatest.
I love that character, and my heart sunk when he died.
He's OP done right.
Yo, when he had no cover to his book. I was like,
I was like, yo, look at that.
Graham
was like, what is that?
Right. No, I ain't got a book. I got a Rolodex like the old players do, like the old players.
Like that shit was crazy.
But the best One Piece chapter of this year, it has to bounce between. Damn, I can't. Oh my god,
it's been a lot. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
I want to say 9-0. When it was the Luffy Yonko chapter is out of the top 5 is 5. 4 would be the meat of Luffy versus Katakuri, like the best part of it. With Katakuri dodging every punch, Luffy swing like that chapter was amazing. 3 has to be Kaido's dragon form being shown. That with Kaido coming in, that was top 3. 2 has to be Luffy versus Kaido, and Kaido just baby shaking them.
No, like baby shaking something you do when you're mad. I wanted to tell this to King's face. What Kaido did to him was worse. Like he just massively beat that man's ass. Like he sneezed and was like, "Oh shit, I fucked the whole dude up. Oh, my bad. I'm sorry. Somebody get this man, put him in a cell. I'll apologize later. I'm gonna go get drunk." Like that was fucked up. Oof.
And then I would say top 1 is the. I hate him. I really do. I really do. It's not like I hate him because he's a horrible character. I hate him because he's a great character, and Oda did him justice. You're supposed to hate this character so much. I don't know why a certain somebody loved this character, but the post time skip introduction of Blackbeard chapter, that has to be the best chapter this year. And I don't want to say that off hype. Because look, we get that. And my cigarettes. And my phone. Just have my phone. We get that. We get the Blackbeard reveal. We get the fact that Shiryu has the clear food. We get what's the name? Devon? I forgot her name, but
Katarina Devon.
Katarina.
She got the Cubino fruit.
Yeah, she basically has some Ninetales. He had Ninetales just chilling with her.
I like that he took that in like the mythical way, where they're tricksters and stuff, and not like he stayed far away from any Naruto kind of thing with it. Because you know how close they are and stuff.
He could
homies and shit.
That would get me, man. My friend Darion read One Piece, and when he saw that Devon had the Ninetales, he was like, "Oh, Oda's copying Naruto." I'm like, "No,
don't ever.
Please educate your friend.
Please.
We were in a heated argument for like 10 minutes. I was trying to explain to him Ninetales been in like Japanese lores for thousands of years. He's not copying Naruto. He's like the first big thing to do it. Anybody else can take it and do what they want.
I just want everybody to know that Kishimoto is a fraud and he steals from everybody. So that's it. We're going to leave that at that.
Dude, I'm mad he's calling it Samurai 8 because most of these cats don't even know what Samurai 7 was, and that was my shit back in the day.
Samurai 7 is great.
Yeah, man. See, everybody's like, yeah.
I'm just here, man. I will tell you one thing. There's nobody out doing. Hold on. First of all, I did the greatest set of chapters came out this year. Well, this latter year, and it was from an author who people have been ragging on, who I claim is who could arguably have 2 series that's better than Oda's 1. And you guys, if you know me, you know where I'm going with this. But the last 5 chapters of Hunter x Hunter was
Dude, so full.
Like, hey, I'm just saying, the last 5 chapters of Hunter x Hunter was like literally the best.
Yeah, like,
but it's just so content, so word heavy.
It is content.
But that, I guess that's what part that gets me hooked into it, because I do like to feel like I'm more of an intellectual, because I take the time out to read the Hunter x Hunter stuff. I mean, because like I feel like you have to. I mean, I know people say it's too much, but like, I mean, come on, man. You know, you want to see just pictures all the time, or you know, we're all adults. We all have reading comprehension skills. That's what I say Hunter x Hunter. It shouldn't be a shonen. It should be was it? Yeah, seinen.
I think if he'd have went that route, or even if he takes it towards that route, like, because I think you can, if you have the right audience, and Hunter x Hunter really does have the right level of appreciation to like pull a Mayweather Pacquiao and jump a weight class into the sign-in, because they got really deep stories on some harsh ass topics.
Yeah,
even
going down.
Even this Dark Continent, like any trip, whatever they release from this Dark Continent, could just automatically jump it up. You know, like the Chimera Ant arc could have made that jump himself in that arc right there. Like
I swear to God, the more they talk about
then, that's pretty heavy.
Yeah, I'm waiting for like them to show up and like meet Guts and shit and be in that world. You know what I mean? Like, oh, man,
yeah, but those are my 5 chapters for Naruto. I mean, wow.
It happens.
That was blasphemy. That was so blasphemous. I'm sorry, Ichiro Oda. Don't.
That's a couple years back, bro.
But the last 5 chapters for those were my 5 chapters for top 5 for One Piece of the year. The Luffy Gyoko chapter, the heart of the Luffy v Katakuri Snake Man. What did I say? 3 was Kaido's arrival. 2, Luffy v Kaido, and then 1 is the introduction of Blackbeard. We see Blackbeard's crew. We see King and Queen, and we see that Kid's arm is gone.
That was a real dope chapter. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah. Hey, we knew Kid's arm was gone. Like, we already knew, because we seen post time skip that he had the metal arm.
No, I'm talking about the metal.
He mean left from the in the prison. He didn't have it in the prison.
Yeah. We see Queen working on it.
Oh yeah, that had me fooled. Just the way that whole thing was set down. I was one of those people that's like, but look, it looks like the fucking elbow's right. Like,
right.
But yeah, that was just the way he drew it, and so I got on that one.
All right. My question is, because we have some people in here, some people who love to assume that because Kid and Luffy were carrying this amount of bricks, and Kid had one arm, that Oda was putting Kid on that level. I'm not gonna say their name, but.
That person appreciates it.
You better be ready, because I'm one of them people.
Oh my God! Oh no! We're not doing it. We can't do this. We can't, because I can't put Kid on that level for the simple fact. For the simple fact of the next chapter, Oda retconned it by saying that it seems that our cups have been modified so that we can use our devil fruit strength to carry this somewhat. So, that being said, knowing Kid's failures, a lot, like in its context and how Oda originally portrayed it matters, though. Unless he was doing that to build Luffy up before having Kid and Wano all of a sudden be his new rival, which I don't believe. I believe the rival has always been Blackbeard. But Kid lost to Cracker. Well, I don't even think Shanks took Kid's arm. I don't think Shanks.
I did a whole video on that.
You think Shanks did it? I think it was.
I'll explain it in like just the TLDR. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But basically, we know Kid's an arrogant asshole. He will walk up and he will try to stunt on anybody solo. I figure he did that with Shanks, and Shanks was like, "So here's your arm back." You know what I mean?
Nah, Shanks probably took it and put it on his arm, like, it's my arm now. He sewed it on, like, hey, yeah, sew this on. Next time we see Shanks, he's gonna have 2 arms.
Right? Oh my god! If he's got one giant jacked arm, I'm gonna be like, well, Shanks is a beast, and you can't just lose body parts around that dude. You just can't. It also begs to differ. Why didn't he just take somebody else's arm? Like, there's got to be like, I love Kid. That's my dude. Like, Kid's my dude, but there's got to be somebody with a better arm. Like Rouge got some big arms. Like that dude got giant arms.
Rouge,
like that dude's rough.
And then with that, so he said all he did was attack a sweet commander and injure a sweet commander and steal a ship.
Which is tantamount to exactly what Luffy did.
Basically.
Mm-hmm.
But Luffy stole. Whoa. Luffy stole poneglyphs.
We don't know what Kid stole.
Yeah, we don't know what Kid took.
The fact that he stole anything from Big Mom is something. And that's a fact.
That is true.
She's a covetous woman.
But I think it's clear to say like Luffy's feats in Whole Cake, how it's being portrayed, and even though like for the reader to see, is stuff that has never been done before. I don't think Roger made that big of a chaos leaving Whole Cake. I think Roger just went in, he just tricked her and read.
Roger was like 40 years ago. Half her kids weren't even alive.
No, I'm saying like Roger ran and read left. Like, you know what I'm saying? Yeah. Since then, nobody has had the gall. What Kid attacked, stole something, left. Luffy went for a reason to get his crewmate. Then they had to get the poneglyph. But not only did he blow up her mate, like he ruined her cake.
Can you like turn around?
He ruined her. He ruined the wedding cake. Attacked her. Blew up the chateau, which is seen as an assassination plot. He had 2 assassination attempts. Then he beat one sweet commander.
I'm going to say this.
He beat Cracker in category.
You're giving Luffy a lot of credit for Capone's work, Jack. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, but whoa, listen. I said how it's being portrayed to the to the audience, like through Oda, like through the news schools and everything.
No, through Oda. Capone walked him through the entire process. This is what we're doing.
No. I'm talking about how it's being betrayed to the One Piece world. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, all right. Well, that don't mean shit to the One Piece world. Like,
but from
the
Marines
helped Alabasta. Like, the one that shit don't matter to me. News, Coos, and Morgan can go suck a dick. They are owned by somebody and print the story they want, not the real shit. I stopped listening once I figured that out. It's good story, but I look beyond it. Like the shit with and the sorry.
All right, my bad.
Oh, all right. You talking to somebody? I was like, oh, am I blaming too much? Because Nonsense and Shogun, they remember. I get chatty when I be smoking.
Oh, it's fine. It's fine. We love it. But nah, I'm not gonna give any credence or any credit to Capone. Because his plan failed, man. He almost got them killed, man.
His plan didn't technically fail. It just didn't go right.
How do you expect that?
Oh, man.
All right. Fair enough. His plan definitely failed, but a part of the failure is because of the Straw Hat crew. Like nothing goes right. Like Luffy can't do anything. Like on cue.
Nothing goes right when it comes to the Straw Hat.
I'm always saying this. Brook for MVP.
Of course.
Like anybody who tries to give it to somebody else, it was not fucking paying attention. Everything fucking important, Brook did. He stole the poneglyphs. He broke the mirror. Those are the 2 things that are actually fucking worth something in this entire fucking thing.
Fireball, right?
Without a doubt.
Yeah, and he wounded something like Big Mom's fucking homie. Like, no, if you try to take that away from Brook, you just trying too hard because he earned that shit. He did everything important. Yeah, and soloed Big Mom for any amount of time.
It's probably like 3 seconds, but
hey,
I'm with you. I'm with you. That was high. I loved when that panel was so dope.
When he was like, "Young lady."
Yeah. Yeah, that panel was real dope.
Dude, I'm sorry. The realest panel was, "Let me see your panties." I was like,
do you have a problem with that? Do you have a problem with the whole crew jumping Big Mom and they are able to push her off the ship? A lot of people don't like that.
They had a problem with it? Why? She's a uncle. They're gonna need everybody.
Do they have a problem with them trying to doing the same thing to Kaido? Because I said in my video, I think if Kaido would have let Zoro get his full shot on, you know what I mean? It could have been a whole crazier different story. Because that dude he cuts.
He cuts. Hype Beast is on his way in here too, so
yes.
He'll be running in a little bit.
He's my favorite dude. He puts me on with everybody. That dude's awesome.
Yeah, Hype Beast is awesome.
Mm-hmm. That panel where you saw Luffy was even shocked that the mirror broke right before Capone jumped into it.
Yeah.
When the plan failed, Luffy hey man, it's whatever. But he was like, oh shoot, he was actually scared. I was hey.
Well, they're that's freedom being right there and literally murder on your butthole, and you're like, all right, I'm safe. And just before you get into that safe spot, it just withers away to nothing in front of you, and the murder behind you ain't going anywhere. That's some shit you got to take a moment for. And
they knew it was all, what I'm saying? Luffy knew what time it was right then and there. Hey, we gotta go gear 4. Let's go.
Oh yeah.
It was let's get it on. Forget it.
Dude, although I will say Capone's big castle form was dope as shit.
That was pretty nice.
Okay, Capone, big castle to Drake's new humanoid form.
Big castle.
Big castle.
His humanoid form.
Oh, you mean if they fight or how cool it looks?
I think he's talking about how cool it looks, right?
Oh, yeah, I was talking about how cool.
How cool it looks, big part because that neck on Drake looks kind of weird. That neck.
he looks like an actual reptilian. You know how?
Yeah, he does.
Right? And then he's not a T-Rex no more. He's like I don't know what he.
Allosaurus.
How? Whoa! They did do that.
Yeah, I was like, Oda, why are you making
how? You think that just because we ain't seen them in a couple years, we're gonna forget?
Even then, Oda drew him as an Allosaurus, with the matching appendages and shit like that. He just never named it. And the Allosaurus and the T-Rex are really close, visually.
Don't give me that talent bullshit, man.
But I want to see what he can do. It's dope that he showed up and looks cool as shit, and he's got another dinosaur homie with him. I'm about it. But
yeah, he looks dope. Page 1 looks crazy.
Yeah, I want to see what
Page 1 again. What is Oda thinking? Okay, hold on. Before I get back into this, get on a tangent. The dragon fruit. How many models do you think there are? Because we've seen. I
was so confused.
If that's the case,
we've seen 3
every dinosaur.
Well, we've seen
dinosaur
4.
and lizard are very close in the Japanese language. It could just be a mistranslation.
That's why I was trying to tell nonsense. But he was saying, "Oh, they're the same thing."
I'm telling y'all, dragons are
dinosaur.
So dragon that eats the Neanderthal fruit.
Oh my god.
Oh jeez.
Okay, but that makes sense. If they're real close, then that's dope.
Yeah.
What was that? Oh, black. I was like, what is that?
I want to go back. Valley, I know you feel with Capone playing. I don't think that plan was ever going to work without the Straw Hats being there, or even with them being Katakuri was the X factor in that whole thing. And with him seeing it coming, I don't see how it could ever work.
Capone never brought him up either until he saw him at the door.
Yeah.
He knew what he could do. He was like, yeah, I know there's a guy that can see the future. I'll just forget about him. He ain't going to do nothing.
Yeah, that is fair. Katakuri was a gigantic plot hole for his entire plan. So there's this dude that can see the future, but don't worry about it.
Exactly. Don't worry about it. It's okay.
Hey. You can only see 5 seconds into the future, and there better not be no no Katakuri slander going on here because he was the perfect villain until Mariana time.
Stop it.
You know I'm on this.
No, see, that's the moment
on
I actually
this.
started to like Katakuri, because before that he was just some all-powerful Gary Stu motherfucker, like that was just beating asses, taking names. Like he was dope.
And that's what we needed.
That's fair. Like that's fair. We definitely do. With Dolphy gone, like who else was doing it? Like let's be real. And like with the aesthetic and like just the straight like style that dude had, like I'll give you that. But when he actually stabbed himself and like it showed that he had honor, like I don't know how you feel, but like I used to box and stuff, and if somebody came in and like tripped up my opponent so I could like get a hit or something like that, I would feel robbed as fuck. Like I put my heart into this fight and somebody else is gonna take the win away from me or put an asterisk on it. Like I don't think I'd stab myself. I'd still take the win, but like I'm not in a shonen manga, so but like I respected the action, you know what I mean? Everybody hated on it, and I'm like, y'all some bitch people that don't know how to fight. Y'all ain't never put your heart into some shit.
Exactly. You would definitely feel robbed.
Okay. All right.
If your little sister helped you win.
So
like
my
like,
whole
definitely be salty.
You know, my whole gripe wasn't the fact that he stabbed himself. It's the fact that he lost focus. Like that just because Luffy interrupted his Marion and made him lose focus, and then that like just after that it went downhill for Katakuri IMO. But I do appreciate the fight. I do appreciate the fact that Oda didn't draw Luffy outright winning, because we all know that it's kind of hard, you know.
I just ripped them.
Luffy won that.
Yes,
No, he didn't. Wow.
Luffy won that. Like I don't know. Like
I've always seen that as a fight that nobody won, but somebody walked away from. Like there's a difference, like I guess, but it's very subtle.
I was about to say you're semantics, man, because that's really that's a really small difference.
I wouldn't say okay. Luffy won, but
oh boy,
Katakuri let him win. That's how I'm ending it. That's how I'm ending it.
Wow.
Brule said so herself. Everybody knows it. You guys, you gotta
Brule a lion hussy. She ain't even mention kid. All right, Brule can suck a dick.
Just move on. Oh, you're a kid fanboy.
Okay, I'm not a fanboy, but yes, I'm a fanboy.
Hey man, look, I just want you to know.
On him while everybody was shitting on him for like it felt like years, just because he went up against an indomitable force and got fucking dominated. Like, so what? The same thing happened to fucking everybody. I think he's got like some Toguro shit where his whole crew hates him but can't do shit about it.
And Black, I'm not gonna lie to you, Black.
Hey, Trafalgar D. Law did.
I have newly joined the Church.
Don't do it. Wow, you have all people. You
for everybody and they're all made out of metal.
Kid. You hate Kid. You put Kid. You didn't even rank Kid in the top 5 Supernova.
Hey! That is the past. Okay.
You have Hawkins over Kid.
This is a new day. All right.
He's like that was like last year. I don't even know.
Hawkins over Kid.
Whoa! Hey! Whoa! Don't come for Hawkins, man. Stop it.
He's a loser.
Your boy ran from him twice.
Who?
Your boy Law.
He had sea stone bullets. Like that's cheating. Like what? How do you beat that?
There's no cheating in a fight, man.
That's cheating. That is cheating. As
no cheating in a pirate fight.
Not for nothing, but it wasn't that big a deal for Kuzan. Just saying. Or what the fuck? Not Kuzan. What? With the Pika fruit. What?
Kizaru?
There we go. Yo, that was a brain fart. But yeah, like Kizaru didn't seem to have a problem with him.
He didn't have the C. He didn't have the C prism.
Yeah, he did. He had the same nails in his hands.
No, those weren't C prism at the time. Back in Cenobati.
Didn't they say they were?
No.
All right. I think it was just speculation, but that's fair.
Because it's hard for me to believe that Kizaru could phase out or like use his devil fruit to dodge Sea Prism bullets.
Well, I mean,
Especially if he has to phase. Especially if he has to phase, you know.
Oh, sorry. Sorry, what was the last bit?
I was on if he like because Kizaru is using light, so he's phasing his body, right? From my understanding, like Sea Prism Stone's supposed to like upon contact, even if it touches something, it's supposed to notify.
Yeah, it's supposed to stop it.
That's why when Marco was like half Phoenix, he got clamped on.
Yeah.
You know, so that's why I was like, I find it hard to believe. I think he just used regular nails originally.
Did he even like hit him? I don't remember.
No, I don't think he hit him.
I was gonna say I don't remember like it being physical. I remember him showing up being like, "Oh man, you got bad luck." Pew 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 pew.
Yeah, pretty much.
Only person that kind of hit him was Apu, but he split apart, but he was still light. I don't know what.
Yeah, he was like, "Oh, nice beat. I like the I can feel the bass in this." And then he went and fucked some shit up.
Pretty much. Yeah, that's pretty much how it went. Almost verbatim. That's what happened.
Almost verbatim.
Oh my goodness. Who else had a really good showing last year? Oh, you want to bring up some My Hero?
Yeah, I was about to.
Praise.
I was actually about to ask my Hero readers, you know. Well, how do you guys feel about this last chapter? How do you feel about everything that's going on with Deku right now?
I think it's super funky.
I like your answer. Can we get this out before gaming comes in with his hate and we can't talk about the manga?
Hey, gaming says send him another link.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Like, can we hurry up and talk before gaming comes in with the hate?
Oh,
but so do you think he's going to be able to use every past user's quirk or fighting style? Like
probably fighting style.
If he could use their quirk, that would be insane.
That's why I'm thinking. I'm slowly thinking that
would be insane.
I think that's the true nature of One for All. I mean,
that's dope.
Yeah, that's kind of where I went with it too. The idea that eventually he's going to have multiple powers is not so far fetched because more than All Might, he's a what I call like an anime tinkerer. Like he takes a power and then he does some shit with it. He's always studying other people's stuff and how to do that. And eventually he's going to use his studying of other people to
work with his range of powers.
Yeah.
See, that's why I was leaning towards too. And then I think the fact that All Might it was set to not have a quirk and we don't know about his the predecessor, I think that is saying a lot that Hirokoshi didn't want these two to have quirks and use the other quirks so that Deku can only focus on the other successful. They all might say he had a quirk.
No, I thought his was like the getting buff thing. Like,
yeah, that's what people think, but he told Deku he was quirkless. I don't know if he was lying in that. I don't see why he would lie about that.
Yeah, no, that's that. I don't think that's a lie. Like, I don't think he would. That's important as shit.
Yeah, I don't think that's
because if he is quirkless, then that means that Hirokoshi had him be quirkless for a reason.
Yeah,
so that he can train.
Maybe that getting jack shit is another one of the like fucking ability things.
And then when Deku gets older, he's able to get buff and jack.
Yeah.
Yeah, that'd be.
He's already getting buffed and jack. Like, I will give Deku the biggest swole up in manga. Like this year, like in any year, really, that two go like he had like Ippo levels of like bulk up. Like he got big quick.
Yeah, he is. It's dope how they're always showing him train and stuff like in class or whatever.
Yeah,
he's just lifting weights and stuff like that, which is dope.
Yeah, he's always got like some ridiculous weights, just pounding that shit, just oof. And you kind of don't think about it, but that shit adds up. Like Zoro's constantly doing that shit, and there's a reason he's the most physically dominant Straw Hat, like strength wise, not combat wise.
Right.
And I think that's what Deku is. Well, he's also like that's the prime directive from All Might: get your body right. You're not gonna be able to do this if you can't. So he's tired of putting eggs in microwaves.
All right.
Hey,
some microwaves. I got it. You know.
Sorry, sometimes I speak more to myself with stuff like that because I think I'm clever, but other people are just like, "You're fucking stupid." I don't get what.
I'm like, no. I was gonna ask again. So based on keeping with the My Hero thing, do you think what's his name, Buddy from Class B with the copy quirk? Do you believe in the theory that is all for one son?
That's what?
No,
I don't think so. Who will all for one do?
There is like theory that he's the dude, the kid with the copy quirk is the traitor and all for one's son.
I've always kind of thought of him as the traitor because I want him to be because he's so fucking smarmy.
Yes,
it's a reason he could be like the first time they had the thoughts of the traitor.
Hype Beast, what's good?
Yo, what's good?
What's up, Hype Beast?
Hey, Hype Beast, what's happening, Jake?
Hey, what's up, man?
I would say, so first time they showed the kid the possibility of traitor was the intruder alert when everybody was in the hallway, and since he has the copy quirk, what I was thinking is he hit the invisible girl, became invisible, and then gave the plans to somebody from the villains. You see what I'm saying? Like every time, and then when the League of Villains attacked the training camp, coincidentally, he wasn't nowhere to be found. No, he was. Yeah, he was in a room with the failures. I remember.
Yeah, but he wasn't involved. Is like the main point, right?
Yeah.
I'm not big in like that community, and I've only got a couple of friends I talk to like One Piece about. So that sounds dope as fuck to me. Like I would like to see that because he did say something about like his progeny or some shit, right? While he was locked up a couple chapters back.
Yeah, he said something about his protege.
Yeah.
Then he did say and the thing with the kid is he said to the brainwashing kid, me and you, we're not like everyone else. We have to we understand that there's a gray area for us to be heroes, and that we sometimes have to act unlike heroes to be heroes.
Yeah,
like that little monologue right there kind of like, you know what I'm saying, landed his truth to me.
Yeah, I always thought of that as like he was just planting that idea in his head to let it grow on its own, and then later he's gonna be like, "This is what I was talking about," and then fucking dude with the dusty fingers is coming in to fuck everything up.
Dusty fingers,
gold dust.
I have
Shikaraki.
Yo, dude said gold dust.
But yeah, he's gonna show up, and then like we're gonna be like, "This is the gray area I was talking about." Like something's got to change. I think there's gonna. I want there to be more Stain involved, because when that dude showed up and started killing like everybody, calling them all bitches, like y'all ain't heroes, y'all ain't shit, y'all don't know what a hero fucking is. I was like, please tell me more, sir.
Please tell me more. That sounds like a dope theory though.
Mm-hmm.
I would
I would like it
when he did.
Sorry, what?
Remember that panel when he was gonna take on Endeavor, Grant? Like he was gonna take on all those heroes, but then like his lung got punctured, he like fell out. I was thinking when he didn't fall out, he was gonna take on.
His will just had him all shook.
Yeah, dude. When it, that was one of those moments where I was like, "There's a reason I like this guy." You know what I mean? Like
that was
he was
great
cool before, but that's like next level mind fuckery right there. Like when you have somebody crippled and you shook. No,
and you have the damn number 2 hero,
right?
As soon as he went, oh shoot! Oh yeah, man, it's over.
My thing about Endeavor is basically he got body on day one. His job is like number 1 hero.
No, we're not going to do this.
There we go.
We're not going to slander Endeavor.
See, that's why Hype Beast is in here. No, that's exactly why.
Not for nothing, but that's not the only no move that guy has though. He has multiple no moves like that.
Yeah, exactly. They're broken. I don't honestly see them like the current heroes beating the no moves unless it's going to be the younger generation, like Todoroki, Bakugo, and them. They have to either do a time skip or
They're gonna do team up fights.
Yeah, they're gonna have to throw them right
2 or
into
3-on-1 type deal.
Exactly.
It's the number 1 and number 2.
They're gonna have to title that motherfucker.
The number 2 is looking like a real quadruple agent right now.
Okay, I just want to know who's gonna break All For One out.
I'm just saying that's not the only Nomu they got. That nigga got
they had a whole battery of them.
Yeah, but that's just a test.
What I was gonna say about that though was
he's a demo version, bro.
That Stain shit should have showed everybody that Endeavor wasn't ready. When Stain did that and Endeavor was shook and couldn't move, that should have showed everyone he's not ready to be number 1.
Yeah.
That's true, but I think anybody who was there, be it like Hawk or anybody but All Might, would have been like, what? No, you stay over there, sir.
That's like this guy got some resolve going on or something,
right? Like, yeah, like only person that's gonna like stop that is All Might because he's gonna smile at that shit and like just might guy that out of existence with the power of youth. Like, that's his thing. He shows up and he smiles and he whoops ass.
Dude, give him that Midnight Tiger, bro.
Yeah, exactly. He shows up with that fucking United States of Midnight Tiger bullshit.
I saw some. I didn't watch the video, but I saw some that said the previous users of All For One would take over Deku's body and then they will fight for it. I don't think it. I don't know that. Like when that funky guy showed up to Deku, they were saying he's gonna go into Deku and do the job for him.
No, I think he's just gonna train him, like teach him how to use how he's
gonna hit him with that Qui-Gon Jinn business. He's like, we're a part of you now. This is the Force.
They'll give him that bleach. What's it called? Shit, where you go ahead that guy training him.
Yeah.
Zanpakuto, not Zanpakuto.
Zangetsu.
Zangetsu. Old man Zangetsu. Turned out to be you are Bach.
This whole time.
End of that. Right, you know what? We don't even need to talk about that.
Yeah. Hey, 1,000-Year Blood War. It's coming.
Yeah, I hope it does. That shit, it's gonna be dope to watch.
Yeah,
but,
it really
doesn't stop it from like
the ending
being what it should have been for various reasons.
Is it confirmed?
I gave it to you.
Yeah, they confirmed it, I think.
Oh.
It was a teaser that was shown.
Oh,
yeah.
So it's not just retro Rhino stuff?
Nah. They're gonna animate that.
Good. Because I know he did some of it.
I'm talking about.
My boy, the Brotherhood of Sanji's in here.
Oh.
What's up?
I didn't see it.
What's good, man?
Nothing, man. Just jumping by.
Yo, I had to look at the Abbey twice.
He said I had to look at the Abbey.
Tell you what, it's 2019. I'm not even going for it. Besides, no nonsense been dodging me for a while though, so we good.
Yeah.
Wait. What happened? I've been dodging who now? What?
Oh, now you want to take the mic?
I'm right here, my guy.
It's coming, man. It's coming. 2019.
The hero Sanji.
No.
Cut that shit out. Cut that shit out.
Let's keep it in reality.
Sanji being
that stream's gonna come. It's gonna come.
Watch him get whooped by Drake. That's gonna be crazy.
Dude, that is something.
Sanji beating Egg Drake.
Because they've taken enough away from Sanji,
facts.
It's true. They've taken enough to jump more in Hokage Island. There's a lot I could say. I'm not trying to start nothing with nobody. But if these two show up and just whop the shit out of him, I'm gonna be upset. Because
everyone's gonna be upset
than that.
Hell yeah, we know he's on their level, so why downgrade him and try to get him to take the L? We know he can put up his own.
Not everyone's
My
gonna be
hope
upset.
is that either Killer shows up and kind of regulates.
Who's that?
Not in a I'm better than everybody sense, but in a I caught him off guard. Now let's get the fuck out of here kind of sense. That's my hope, and it doesn't even get real because I'm not ready for like people to talk that much shit.
Facts.
I'll say this much: if Sanji does beat him, though, I'll give him his props. He got it.
Finally. Thank you.
You get that prop flag. That's it.
People like. There's a reason Oda's waiting to show Drake show out or in his hybrid form. But maybe you might want to be too quick with that. Thank you. I'm just about to get this shit.
Nah, that's a funny joke.
I've been smoking. I'm sorry. I just coughed a little bit.
That's funny joke. Sanji about to just prove everybody wrong.
Like,
he's want to prove why he's the second strongest in the crew.
Wow, this guy. Yo.
What are you saying?
Yo, Jimbe's in the crew now, right?
Text me your channel, so when it happens, I want to see that live reaction to that.
Hey, man,
when he gets bodied.
He just got jokes. Well, yo, this is like Sanji like this though. Like them.
Yo, that nigga Drake gonna turn to Yoshi and fuck Sanji up.
My
gonna shit that nigga out.
That Law
to Yoshi,
Drake and Hawkins, while Sanji gets the W against Minosaurus. That's what I want.
W, then I'm calling niggas Mario. Okay, you got it, no problem. But if you get Yoshi,
Law trash though.
Law? No, I'm not worried about Law. Law fucked up when he went against like Hawkins. I'm sorry, Hawkins is a beast.
Yeah, Hawkins is a beast.
Like Law pulled nonsense twice on Hawkins.
Hey man, that says something about Zoro, doesn't it?
What?
Stop it.
I'm just saying. That says something about Zoro.
Stop. Yo, game. Go back to sleep, man.
I'm about to, man. I ain't waking up until Sanji takes a W now. I ain't coming back until Sanji takes a W.
Yo, where's your channel at so I can be there when he doesn't?
Hey man, I don't make videos. I'm retired.
All right,
Too much Sanji.
You gotta make
what's your Twitter account?
Old enough to watch when that shit comes out.
Gaming so savage.
Okay, I'll be there.
Oh yeah. Just wait. I'm telling you as now, Sanji's gonna take a W on him. Everyone's taking a W on him.
He's due.
In all honesty, though, he doesn't. He's overdue for a W. He's overdue for a W.
He really is. Like that's
he's overdue. Sanji and Jack overdue for a W.
So wait.
No, you keep Jack to yourself.
He said Jack.
Jack's a beast. What do you mean?
Yo, no nonsense. Tell him. He had me at Sanji. You should have left it alone. I gave him Sanji, but he tried to put Jack into this.
Hey,
no, fuck Jack.
Jack's a beast though.
Yeah, he's a beast pirate, but there's like hundreds of them.
Yo, you about to be voted off the island real quick.
Damn. Damn, too much haters, to be honest.
No, see, look, I gave you Sanji. You took it like a whole mile.
Right, yeah.
And then an airplane.
Where did Jack disrespect come from? Jesus Christ.
He said you could have a fry until you took the whole thing. That's not fair.
You're right.
Like King and Queen is treating Jack like Sanji and Zoro treat Usopp.
Facts though. He's like, "What are you doing, you little bitch?"
That's like Usopp run up, just like Zoro and Sanji like, "Don't worry, I got bourbon."
Tinkering with his arm. And fucking King gonna have that Pika voice, like, stop it.
Oh gosh,
how can you guys give I don't get how you guys can give someone like Kid so much respect, but you don't give Jack respect. I don't get how that works.
Because he has feet behind it. Jack.
What feats? What feats does Kid have? Poise time skip.
Okay, does Jack have his own Conqueror's Hockey?
No. What does that mean? What does that mean nowadays? Everyone has Conqueror's Hockey now. It's not really.
Jack doesn't, but Jack doesn't, does he?
Dorothy does though.
Yo, you just defeated your own purpose with that.
Hey, Conqueror's Hockey isn't even a strength indicator anymore.
I ain't got no food. Back up.
So if it's not a strength indicator, then anybody should have it, but Jack doesn't.
Yeah, he probably doesn't have a strong will.
I don't know, man.
No, I actually don't have anything. All the stuff I got against Jack really comes from Roger's base. Like the second they started bitching him out, he was like, "Not my captain. I never even liked him."
No. I low key troll every time Jack takes an L on Roger's base of streams. I donate and say. But if you look at the stream of when Roger did the one with Jack getting called Jack the Drag Down,
Jesus.
I was right there in the live stream. I donated for that shit. Like, yo, Lamb Boss.
Yeah, dude. I think I saw. This shit was fucking hilarious. He's like, "Not my captain."
That's hilarious.
Dude, I went off in the thing. I was like, "You get a fuck you card?" Fair weather ass.
But nah, I don't fuck with Jack for some reason. Like, literally, he's one of those guys. Listen, if it was me, if I was like characterize Jack, he's one of those guys that think he's super buff and gets his ass kicked every time. But did y'all see me on one? Let's see what I did.
Jack's a wall. He's meant to get the shit kicked out of him. You know what I mean? He can just keep coming at you. I'm not trying to take anything away. He actually fought 2 high-level characters for a really long time. But
that when Oxford, yeah, my bad. Go ahead.
But that's his biggest claim to fame. And when he goes back to people who actually know him, they're calling him a little bitch. So I'm gonna go with the people that know him.
I'm on YouTube now.
So
I'm gonna go with people that know him.
Yeah. Basically, I'm saying is just when you see Luffy, you can see Luffy beating Jack, but I think it'd be more of a struggle with Queen.
No, honestly, oh man, wow.
I don't think Jack's much of a threat for Luffy.
I don't think, but then we can't have Luffy go toe to toe with Katakuri only to lose to the right hand of Kaido.
Yeah.
Like
Jack is in the right hand. I thought it was King.
No, we're talking about King. I'm talking about King. Like, if we're thinking King is quote unquote,
right? You know what
I'm saying?
Oh, okay.
I would think that King and Katakuri be kind of equivalent in power, as seeing that the Yonko have been like this balance.
Okay.
And one Yonko hasn't been able to like beat the other, or as they wouldn't be a Yonko anymore.
I still got a thing. I got a thing about that. I think when Big Mom shows up, we're gonna find out that one of his calamities is Big Mom. Yeah, is Big Mom and his kid. And the thing that he took that can never be repaid is he was like, "No, I'm keeping my fucking son or my child or whatever." You know what I mean? I don't want to be gender specific. It's 2019.
You see that GameStop?
That black one,
dude.
GameStop.
Call me ma'am.
I didn't look. I just saw the black.
Gotta call him Macho Man Randy Savage. Like
from now on, that's Queen.
Whatever
that's
liquid that was.
That's Queen from now on.
With the change, I cleaned that up too.
That's funny, man.
Yeah, it was like somebody spilled a soda or tea.
I felt bad for the dude behind the counter because he's just sitting there like.
Nonsense showed me that, and I was like, "What?"
Yo, he got a good punt kick though.
No cup in there.
Yeah, dude, he took out a whole fucking section.
He took the cup out.
I was hoping he would have the rage out like that one dude who took down the whole store for Fallout. Y'all remember that shit?
I think she or he was going through hot flashes.
It's in that menopause. It's that time.
Oh, what got me confused about Jack was, he fought on Zoe for how many days was it? 5 or 10?
I would say 10.
It's not cold.
Was it that much?
Yeah,
I want to say it was 5 maybe.
It was. I thought it was 3 days.
Yeah, it's 3 days, I think.
3 days?
Well, he fought nonstop back and forth while his enemies got rested, and then he left. Then he fought Sengoku, Fujitara, somebody else, and he was able to destroy 2 ships. And then
you act like he didn't show up with a bunch of crew.
He still got he was still fighting though. And then he got whipped. He got whipped by Zunisa with that giant trunk, and all he had was a little band-aid on his head. But then Ashuradoshi comes, make a big old blood scar on his.
So yeah, dude, Ashuradoshi,
Mihawk hyping up Ashuradoshi. Whoa. I'm gonna be that guy. Did you say Ashuradoshi can beat Mihawk?
No. I said he Mihawked Jack. He cut him right up the chest and broke his weapon. That's what Mihawk did to Zoro. So he Mihawked Jack.
Hey, I was gonna be that guy. And say,
no. Difference that I think Jack didn't say scars on the man's back is a sword man's like.
Right. That's all the difference.
Hey man. Is Zoro still fighting the Shogun?
Yeah.
No.
No, man.
Why not, man? Zoro fight the Shogun.
Yeah, I might say some messed up shit in a minute.
Like,
think
Shogun doesn't even seem like he's.
Are we ready?
He's a fighter. I mean,
Right.
So say we ready.
Think about it. What was old buddy? What was old buddy name? The head of the Yakuza. When he said Orochi was a coward.
Yeah, Yoshiro.
Yeah, so like he already set the kind of character wise from people who are Orochi's quote unquote subordinates. A subordinate says he's a coward, and then we see like I honestly don't see Zoro fighting the Shogun. Now, I do see him fighting King, and I see Sanji fighting Queen. Only because Queen looks like the knockout.
Good point.
And then you see the katana on the back of King.
Mm-hmm.
And we might even get a 2-on-2.
Oh, that'd be great.
King's a Tengu, by the way. I'm saying that out loud. I've said it since the beginning. I'm jumping on that. He's got the same wings as the other Tengu.
Oh, I see.
Yo, can we talk about like why is Oda giving Zoro his own hype man?
Because Zoro
garbage, man.
We call it that a hype man.
Zoro just took an L, and he's hyping them. Zoro, no, it's not. This ain't Zoro's arc.
Come on, man. We all know Wano's Zoro's art, man.
Come on, it's not Zoro's arc. It's not Zoro's arc.
He has a sacred sword.
Dude, not even.
What does that mean?
This hype man is like, I forget who I was talking with. It might have been nonsense, but it's drawing comparisons with Miyamoto Musashi.
Yeah.
Like, and I really, really hope that that's true. I'm not putting my stamp on it, but I would like that to be the case because he looks like the Buddhist monk dude.
Yo, it was grim.
Wait.
Grim, that's who.
Somebody said something about Big Mom coming, and we're gonna find out that her and Kaido's baby is one of the calamities.
I said that.
Who said it was Katakuri?
Wait, what?
I heard Katakuri come out of somebody's mouth, but
that was.
I would love that.
See, my theory is different from that though.
Who do you think?
I think Kaido got drunk. He was like, "Yo, Big Mom, you got a fat ass. Let me hit tonight." And she was like, "You don't get your little short ass. You too young." And Kaido's like, then Roger and like Whitebeard's out there like, "Yo, I told you she gonna let you hit." I'm Kaido. He's like, "I bet you she will." And he's like,
turn into a dragon.
He's like, Lin, let me hit tonight. She's like, "All right, come on here, but you owe me for life."
But you owe me for life.
But you owe me for life.
Hey,
you don't let Spruce in here.
That's how she was doing, though. I think that's how she was doing niggas though. Like you hit, you stuck for life. You see what happened to Pound?
That's true.
Nah, look at Strusen. That nigga, he's doing the crew early.
That's true.
Strusen a fucking pervert, man.
Yeah, I was gonna say Strusen is a dirty old man though. That shit ain't right.
Like Strusen,
like, all right, so you're 18 now, right?
Strusen was low-key plotting from day one.
He could not wait. I was like, what is this?
Yo, Strusen was like, "Yo, you ready?" Yeah, I bet Strusen was that one of those guys that always asks, "You ready? Hey, you ready? You good? I'm not trying to put pressure on you, but you ready?"
Whispering ain't nothing but a number, baby.
Oh, Strusen
gross. And his food tastes like shit.
Yeah, facts.
Yo, he probably put a
just because of the jungle fruit though?
Strusen is garbage, to be honest.
As a food wars guy, I will not let you insult a fellow chef.
Why? He's a complete joke. Come on, what do you mean?
Actually, he made that fantastic cake only to be rivaled by the nose of a chef. That somebody said that they were going to hate the fact that he baked the cake, but I don't hear no complaints anymore. 2019.
I do remember that.
I have something to say, but I'm staying out of this because I'm not gonna put into that type of stream today. We're not doing this because I'm gonna have to go against you. Nonsense. Who else is here? Hold on.
I ain't saying that this time, man.
All I'm saying,
I'm gonna let it ride.
I can dig the cake thing because after they did the one shot, the little Food Wars one shot with Sanji, I started to understand. And then, not even that, it's me like getting more into Food Wars and become more of a Food Wars fan, and then like coincidentally, exact same time we find out Sanji has to cook the cake, like he's going to cook the cake. So I got more interested for it because I'm like, okay, we finna get this, you know what I'm saying, this Food Wars shit going. Like Sanji's finna pull some get Big Mama foodgasm and see goddamn bumblebees of Sanji's flying around.
That's funny.
Shit.
Right.
Come on, I'm a Sanji fan. I even admit that was like complete garbage and trash.
All right, I'm gonna say this. I'm gonna put this out there. That cake was a Red Bull, bro. Everybody know my Red Bull.
He brought her back to life real quick.
He gave her a 5-hour energy shot, bro.
He brought her back to life real quick, and she was right there.
Like I'm gonna put this really simple and like real slow. I'm not trying to offend anybody, but basically, everybody was good to go. She was on death's door, as far as I'm concerned. I don't know about everybody else's perspective on this, but she could have been dead, like dead.
The cake put her out, and then it put her out temporarily. Brought her back. Actually, I still think we're gonna find out that she ate a bunch of her subordinates.
I'm sorry. The only thing around her at that moment in time was chest shoulders and like homies. She ate homies probably.
No, I think she ate a bunch of subordinates. She had to.
Like top matters though.
I'm gonna put it this way: when Big Mom was under the hunger pain and stuff, the cannonballs didn't work. None of the homies was doing what they're supposed to be doing. Yeah, that's told in the story, correct?
Yeah. That's fact.
Mm-hmm. No, you're factually right.
Yeah, and so the fact is, they had to start using real cannonballs. Even then, that wasn't really doing nothing for like the Germa or the new Fishman Pirates. By then, Luffy and the crew already been dipped. Correct?
Yeah.
She was way on another island. Now they gave her that cake. When they gave her that cake, she was huffing and puffing. She ate the cake. She was re-energized. She went from being skinny to being back fat again.
Yeah, and she was right on the ass in a heartbeat.
Right.
Skinny
and after that, she was like,
Big Mom was a threat, a massive threat.
She's a threat without direction, though.
Yeah, like and in her territory, she's more of a hindrance than anything when she's like that, because the homies are a huge portion. Like if you're shooting cannonballs that actually correct themselves, like that's terrifying. Like let's just be real about that.
Heat-seeking missiles.
So
exactly.
So in retrospect, can we accurately ascertain the power level difference between the 5 emperors? If you want to throw him up there, but I'm not throwing him
Let's
up
not
there.
do that.
I'm not throwing him up
I'm
there
still talking about the cake.
There's a power difference. Lightbeard is the weakest.
That cake was a Red Bull, bro. I don't care what nobody said.
This guy.
So no. But with that being said, though, with Luffy actually clashing with Big Mom, well, not even clashing, because all she did was block it. She blocked a Kong gun.
She gave him the people's elbow, bro. He touched the elbow and he's done.
Arm used arm and hockey. I don't hit me base because you hit me base. I ain't gonna put nothing on me.
So with that being said, we didn't really see what Big Mom could do, but we did. But then we saw what Kaido could do.
All right. This is what I'm gonna say.
Are we still going Shanks?
My bad.
I was wondering, in people's opinions, because my opinion is still Shanks, Kaido, Big Mom, Blackbeard.
See, my whole thing is when she blocked that punch, she used the elbow. I don't know how many like big ladies you know in muumuus, but that elbow skin is like thick, and that's like it's extra protection. So I think she purposely used that so that she could deflect it better. I don't know how many big people y'all know, but I know plenty.
Big lady with muumu.
I ain't gonna lie though, that muumu was pretty hot when she was younger, but now I don't know what the hell.
Well, yeah, when you can see like the top line of both titties, because they was like, bam, like that's
but
skinny titties.
It's one of those moments when she thinks the muumu was sexy when she was younger, and she's weird from that point on.
The rest of her life.
Oh man, dude! I will say when she showed up and started ripping an Adam Wood,
pirate ship apart. Yo, I was shook.
Yeah, because it's Adam Wood.
That's crazy.
No, I got Mary flashbacks. I was like, yo, they can't do this to a second ship.
Right? I was like, no.
I was like,
He said they can't do
No,
this.
man. When we saw the Jolly Roger, yo, I was like, no, like what?
I that didn't have me shook. I was like, okay, battle damage. I'm not the whole thing's going down off screen. Fuck that. He does a lot off screen, but he ain't taking a ship. Like the ships mean some shit. That's a crew member. You know what I mean? Like
shit. That ship took more damage than anybody in Whole Cake Island.
Right?
Facts.
Yeah.
I don't know. Whoa, I don't know. Luffy took a lot of damage.
If you equivalent like the ship to a body,
his chest ripped open.
If you equivalent the ship to a body, she literally took she scalped the damn ship.
Facts. And she ripped it off. Like you saw her rip a whole side off that bitch. She tore it up.
Yeah,
and then she did it.
She was like, "This ain't cake."
Right.
Hey man, y'all gonna have to get out the saying big bitch. That's my big bitch.
So I can respect that. Big girls need love too.
No. But like, I was hearing this. What do y'all rank the Yonkos right now? Just based off fresh out of Whole Cake, we got a wincy bitty teaser of Kaido's power. How are you ranking it? Because I can go Kaido Big Mom ranking 2 to 3, but Blackbeard's going to be 4 and Shanks is going to be 1, in my opinion.
It's the same.
What?
Yeah, I would say Shanks, Kaido, Blackbeard, Big Mom.
What more do y'all want, man? Like Blackbeard is clearly the strongest.
He hasn't did anything yet.
Hear me out. The truth
Blackbeard is
is
not the strongest. Come on.
No, he's not. And it comes down to his experience.
No crew is stronger than
his power aspect, though.
Lucky Blue's going to walk through.
He has Aokiji.
He do has Aokiji.
No. He only thinks he has Aokiji. I made a video.
Thank you.
Yo, he said he only thinks he has Aokiji. That was good.
But yeah, okay, fair enough. But we don't know the extent of his crew. We know like 5 members, and they're only insinuated to be top tier. But never has anybody shown up and made I forgot his name again. Pika no Mi,
Kizaru. When being Beckman showed up and Kizaru was like,
exactly. Kizaru was like, maybe I'll stop. That's when you know some real shit is happening. All right.
No, the fact that
Kizaru was trolling.
He was trolling the next second.
No.
And tried to.
No. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of this Kizaru shit. We're putting into
Come on, Kizaru was trolling.
Shoot your shot. Explain
Kizaru struggled with an old man Rayleigh. I'm doing this.
Okay, go ahead. You got the floor.
Tell him, Black. Tell him.
Kizaru struggled with old man Rayleigh. He got bitched by Ben Beckman. Honestly.
Wait, what? Bitched by Beckman? Where? Show me the panels.
He did not get bitched by Ben Beckman?
No, he didn't. He was trolling. He was trolling.
He backed away and got far away. He was
let him shoot shot.
Next panel, he left next panel.
Let metaphor. Go ahead.
Look, all right. Let me rant back Kizaru. So, in addition to all of that, we seen he was fighting Marco. You know, only way he could get past Marco was throw them C cuffs on. Kizaru's overhyped. Alpu attacked him and, didn't really do much, but he did something. The other two, Supernova, I mean, come on. Like, Drake didn't even want to fight. And then there's fucking Lawkins and LaRouge, if you want
in the words of Prince, he did something close to nothing.
Facts. But my thing is, I'm basically saying that although Kizaru looks the coolest and has the coolest devil fruit, IMO, Aokiji, and Akainu are bigger threats. Were bigger threats in Marineford. The fact that them two fought for what, 13 straight days, 11 straight days? Was it 13 or 11?
It was 10.
10. It was like 10 days.
Still off. 10 straight, and they changed the climate. That there said that they're on another level from Kizaru.
I mean, I agree.
No, it doesn't.
How?
What? It doesn't really say anything.
My question is, what the hell Kizaru was doing those 10 days?
Exactly.
That's kind of what I was about to say. The whole thing about Kizaru is his attitude. He doesn't.
I know Kizaru could be the top, but
right, he's lazy. No, he's not lazy. He doesn't smoke too much. That's you can.
All I want to know is who is Kizaru's weed man.
So I understand why gaming it wants Kizaru to be hyped up. Gaming sees Kizaru and Sanji fighting in war, so he wants.
No, that's not it.
Let me hype you up though. I don't think Sanji and Kizaru is fighting. I think Sanji and Greenbow are fighting.
But no, the reason I give Kizaru his props because he's the only one who put up a good amount of damage to at Whitebeard.
No,
he did a good amount of damage to him.
I kind of punched his head off.
I didn't say the most damage. I said a good amount of damage to Whitebeard. He did a good amount of damage.
He did like 3 beams, and that was
that's something. That's more than other Emerald. That's more than Kizaru. I mean,
he took like hundreds of bullets.
I kind of
cannonballs.
I can't. I'll kill you. That's more than I'll kill you. That's more than I'll kill you.
That turncoat and Whitebeard's crew did more damage than Kizaru did.
Come on. Why are you disrespecting Kizaru?
Be honest, he drew blood.
Yeah, he pulled it right to his chest and got a hug for it. Like,
oh, you talking about Squidwardo?
Yeah, dude.
Yeah, Squidwardo.
He did it.
He did more damage than Kizaru.
That right there, that caused him the war.
Yeah, and that's Akaino's fault.
Yeah.
Because he's.
I don't know how because Squidwardo living on after that shit. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
I don't know how anybody in the crew
that Akaino had the time to talk to this man and be like, "Oh yeah,
I wouldn't fuck with Squidwardo. Like, hey,
I would not. This nigga could not be on my boat on the way out.
He could not. He couldn't.
On the way out,
he had to walk home. He had to walk home.
He's going up.
I'd be one of the people on the crew that the moment Shanks roll up, who else still want to fight? I'm like, Squidwardo does.
Somebody put Squidwardo forward like he does.
Tell him.
That Shanks was a bitch. I wouldn't take that if I was you, Mr. Shanks. But I'm not a bitch, so I don't know.
But Squidwardo on the other hand, he hard as fuck.
They're like Squidwardo over here, man. He been talking big shit, Shanks. You know.
He said he seen what Hanley took down in Yonko.
Yeah.
He said that he'd help you he'd give you other scars like Teach did.
Oh, all right. This reminds me of one of my favorite chapters this year is watching Carlos get that second just whop to the face with the Oni Club from the other Celestial Dragon. I love that. I just love that image.
Yo, the flamingos are savage though.
Dude, oof.
Yeah, flamingos are. Yo, all right. Speaking of the reverie, let's get to this.
All right.
Shirahoshi, do you think when Oda said there is a unexpected twist, are you thinking the Revs are doing a heel turn?
So I know Shirahoshi's not leaving Reverie without being captured.
I think the Revs are doing it. I think the Revolutionary Army is doing a heel turn.
You think the Revs gonna take Shirahoshi?
Yep.
Why are they taking Shirahoshi?
Yeah, why would they?
Why? She's an ancient weapon.
They don't know that yet.
How would they find out?
I'm pretty sure Robin told them.
Robin didn't know until after.
I'm pretty sure Robin knew.
Time skip. Yeah, that doesn't make sense.
I'm pretty sure.
You think?
No, I'm just saying. I'm pretty sure that Dragon he has information on the poneglyphs in the ancient weapon.
I'm pretty sure Dragon knows that Shiroshi's an ancient weapon. Come on.
I think that Bonnie fucked up their plan.
You think Bonnie fucked it up?
I think so. Yeah.
Yeah, she tried to mix. She literally put her mix into it, and they're like, "Yo, you fucking our plan."
Yeah, I can see that.
I think they.
Can I ask you guys something?
Actually, no. Bonnie's smart. Every time it's come down to like something, and it's needed to be like brains over brawn. She comes through. She saved Zoro life.
Yeah.
She saved fucking whatchamacallit this time. Like I think it was her own ass actually.
Yeah.
She turned young, old, but like
Bonnie's
really doing it.
She probably saved her ass leaving from Akaino and Blackbeard.
Yeah, dude, she's done her bit to get away from like all sorts of fucked up situations.
Yeah.
I'm not trying to count her.
Can I ask you guys something? Do you guys think Juri Bonnie's powers kind of took Juri Bonnie's powers took was kind of the reason that Bounty was so high pre-time skip? Just because she's so valuable to the world government? and they wanted her captured.
I don't see her combat.
I mean, it's possible.
It's possible.
Yeah, I can see that actually, game.
Thank you. That's what we were telling Grant last time. A bounty wasn't because of strength. It's more of a availability to the world government. How valuable she is.
No, that's not
keeping them young.
That's not the same.
I mean, but you still have to respect her strength as a pirate, though, because she was feared, though.
Mm-hmm.
They said that
her pirate crew was trash. They were booty cheeks.
Yeah.
Oh,
I mean, it kind of was.
There's no memorable person and then we see her post time skip traveling by herself.
And we Blackbeard did state that she's weak as hell and she couldn't even join the crew pre-time skip, even though she had Burgess in his crew.
Why are you slandering Burgess?
Because Burgess was garbage pre-time skip. Come on, pre-time skip, Burgess was garbage. Come on, let's all be honest here.
Oh my god!
Pre-time skip.
Yeah, he did. He got one shot by Ace. Literally, Ace. Blackbeard said, "Don't even stay back." Yeah.
So, okay, you can't.
Ace
showed up, hit somebody, and then Blackbeard was like, "I got this." That's not somebody's ass. Like, goddamn.
Come on. We know Burgess was trash. You tell me Burgess was something pre-time skip? Burgess?
I'm not saying he would have won. I'm saying it would have been a fight. Okay, we don't know what would have happened. All we know.
Come on, he doesn't have hockey. It would have been a one shot.
Burgess versus Ace. Is that what you said?
Yeah, come on, that would have been a one shot.
Oh yeah.
Come on, that's a one shot. That's a one shot.
That is a one shot. It's Ace.
That is a one.
It's Ace, right?
He came in
Burgess. Yeah, he doesn't have any hockey. Burgess was like complete garbage pre-time skip. Come on, let's be honest. Like a lot of people are garbage pre-time skip.
He got sucker punched by Garp straight into the ground. I don't know.
He died.
Ace had King at Conqueror's hockey at the age of 7.
Mm-hmm.
So like, it's fucking Ace. He's Roger's son. I don't whatever.
I respect Ace.
Old as an asshole.
He killed
the greatest character off.
I know. Hey, you should have killed Subway instead. Come on.
Whoa! Come on!
Hey,
man. Why you so suicidal lately, bro?
Yeah, like
we need to talk at the stream.
Look, this is game. He does this all the time.
Yeah,
people definitely, bro.
I'm just more of a fan of Ace than I was with Sabo. I'm just keeping.
You gotta admit, Sabo is pretty cool, man.
Yeah, right.
Yeah. I'll give him his props. But
I got a feeling that if he wrote One Piece, it'd be a Shannen.
Did it be what?
It'll be a Shannen if he was writing One Piece.
What does that mean?
Jesus Christ.
There'd be lots of blood and rape and everything.
Nah. You misunderstood me, man.
You pretty much
you misunderstood me, man.
What are you saying?
I'm just a fan of Sanji and I'm just a fan of truth. I don't discriminate against. I don't follow the fucking community's opinion on someone like.
No, don't get me wrong. I like Sanji to a extent, but post time skip Oda has not given him the best clout there is as much bullshit I give no nonsense and everybody else like Sanji. I understand their point of view for liking Sanji.
Mm-hmm. Thank you.
No,
just that it's not my cup of tea though right now.
Just wait.
He all I want him to do is actually apologize for what he did to Luffy. That's all.
He still had to. Somebody says he's vice captain. He can't be vice captain until he apologizes.
Hey, Sanji will always be vice captain. Thanks.
You get the hell out of here. Cut him out stream, Shogun, bro.
Hey, facts nonsense. Tell him nonsense. Like,
he can't be vice captain and he's the cook.
Like, I understand what nonsense said. He said that everybody says apologies in different ways.
Mm-hmm.
But I'm one of those type of people that I need a physical apology.
Come on, we know that scene was like Sanji feeding Luffy after he almost died was kind of an apology moment. It was kind of like, I was sorry for what I did. And I realized
that's his fucking job. That's his job. You don't get an apology for doing your damn job.
What the? Come on. That's not his job.
That's like you said like quit McDonald's and they call you to come in and you still cook. That's your job. That's not an apology.
Damn.
Hey, man, he's speaking facts.
Okay.
That's his role from day one. Why is cooking an apology?
Look, the man apologized in a different form. Okay, we've been through this with the food.
Thank you.
All right.
him admit
No nonsense. No nonsense. If you was at work and someone called you a nigga, but they came into their job, is that apology?
What?
Goddamn.
Someone called you the N-word and they came in the next day and did their job. Is that apology? No nonsense.
I mean, I wouldn't care if they called me N-word.
You know that's not
That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a lie. That's a
you be like, y'all actually let this guy come back. Somebody call HR. Oh man.
I'm just saying.
But no, that's his job. I don't know how cooking is an apology.
Who do y'all think Shanks was talking about?
Everybody wants a cookie for some shit.
Probably lightly.
Rocks.
I don't know, man.
No, it's
Once we
clearly
saw
Blackbeard.
Yeah.
It's right.
Rocks is been suspended. What are you talking about?
It's Rocks or Shiki. Any money, bet you. Just watch.
Wow, this guy. You want Shiki to be back in the story, man.
Shiki's a beast, man. He's coming back. Just watch.
It's been how many years since Shiki was introduced?
So you mean he could be a lurking legend?
Yeah, Shiki is the lurking legend. He's a legend and he's lurking.
Does he have the flow fruit? Or was that just for the movie?
Whoever is in, I feel like whoever's in that hole doesn't have arms or legs anymore. They made a point to be like, if you do this, we take your arms. You do that, we take your legs.
Bro, they're gonna have Plank in this.
Yeah, they're gonna have Plank up in this bitch. But it's gonna be like, if y'all remember, I forget what the hell it's called.
Or that guy from Family Guy.
The first couple of episodes of Basculus, there's a dude with no arms and legs who still kind of does some cool shit.
Yeah, he's crazy.
Yeah,
Family Guy.
So you saying my nigga had like the oblong?
You haven't heard that shit in years.
I didn't even think of that. Yeah, but he's gonna be like, yeah, he's gonna gnaw your legs off, but you know he's gonna gnaw your legs off. It still counts.
Wow.
He gonna be the fisherman from Family Guy.
Wow. Yeah.
Nah, he's gonna be killed after Wano.
Wow.
Oh man.
I do not want Shiki to come back in the story.
No, my thing, I always thought that like Whitebeard and everybody was on, like, not Whitebeard itself, but Big Mom, Kaido, and everybody else that was like of value was all on like Rock's ship, and then like basically like Roger did some shit. The crew disbanded and made their own shit together.
Now here's a question I don't know the answer to. So like, but when they showed the flashback and the crew for Whitebeard and the manga, did they actually show the captain?
No. That's what my whole theory is basically. Like, they probably all the Yonkos probably previously was all on the same ship.
Yeah.
And Roger being a rookie just fucked ship up for them.
That's crazy.
I can see that.
That's crazy. Yeah, that would be dope.
I think Roger just gave what happened. If anything, I guess, because I've never heard this, so this is just right off the top of my head. So don't go crazy on me if I'm sound ridiculous. But I think Roger all the time. Roger inspired the various members of his crew to branch out. I think we're going to find out that there's a lot of really like strong fucking crews that used to be with Rock. So there's a lot of older pirates that we still don't know about. And I think Chopper Scaban, who should be showing up in Wano, was probably one of the retainers. And he just stayed on with what's his nuts. He's got the same hat. He's got literally the exact same fucking silhouette. Like, I really hope that's the case.
Oh, okay.
I forgot what I started saying.
So, I don't know. I was about to say, going back to the lurking legend in the cage. Do you think that's him, or do you think that's?
I thought it was Caribou, but I was slightly right, slightly wrong.
Bro,
you thought the next chapter Caribou showed up. I was like, oh shit.
Yeah, that's passing credit because you know what I mean. He was in a cell. It just wasn't that cell.
Yeah,
they literally see Caribou's no threat. Let him just walk.
Right.
I was like,
Caribou's complete out of garbage.
None whatsoever.
But he's great for what he needs to do, which is get a bunch of shit out.
Caribou's the next member of the Straw Hats.
Shut up.
Yeah, no, he gonna join this.
Come on.
No.
Come on.
Sorry for being rude. That was rude of me, but no.
We all know it's Caesar. Come on, let's stop playing. He
But
fits
then
the
again, he
description.
did have a change of heart on the cover pages though.
Then Luffy didn't give him a nickname. He said straight up Caribou.
Straight up.
Like all crewmates, straight up.
Maybe he'll join the Grand Fleet. He already tried to get in.
He'll join the Grand Fleet.
I do not
Either
want
Grand Fleet or he's going to be an outright member. But I don't think he has his crew to be in the Grand Fleet anymore.
No,
I mean, Bucky didn't have a crew until some shit happened, and now look at him. So I think by the end of Wano, the right words and the right timing, he could end up with a passable crew.
Yeah.
I mean, there's hundreds of prisoners around him right now.
Sure. He might ride under Kid.
Right?
I can see that actually.
Yeah, with garbage belong with garbage.
Wait, what?
Hey.
Wow.
Yeah, I'm not saying shit about Kid because I have friends here that likes Kid, so I'm leaving it alone. That's how friendships
fine.
end.
Y'all can say what you want about Kid.
That's how
when Kid shows out, y'all gonna have to eat everything you've been saying for years. So please pile on your plates.
I won't.
Now, Kid's garbage. He ain't doing shit.
That's what I've been
Well,
telling.
I guess I'll go to the buffet. Start. Here we go.
Come on, when you lose to Rockstar, you have no claim to as a Yonko. He's never gonna be a Yonko. You lost to Rockstar.
Whoa. No. Fuck that. He was the only one with balls enough to go after Shanks. All right? You can say what you want about anybody else. People don't fuck with Shanks. Kaido didn't fuck with Shanks. Kid fucked with Shanks. Y'all can say
Said it not end well with Kid, bro. If he had a choice, he would rethink that.
I honestly wonder why Kid went after Shanks. And then,
Red hair
after got his arm cut off, he formed an alliance to go back after him.
Yo.
Yeah, because that nigga got his arm.
What
we hope is that when Kid gets
Rockstar
out,
put in work.
What Shanks did to Kid was so pissed that he went and attacked Big Mom, stole something from Big Mom, then formed an alliance to go back after Shanks.
Yeah, I did a video on it. I think
Kaido just came flying in there on his little suicide mission and shit. Well, you got to deal with that problem when it lands there. So,
all I hope is that when Kid gets out, Law looks at him like, "Yo, you're the arm that Shanks want me to reconnect."
I think he stole something from Big Mom that's specifically meant to be able to take down Shanks, and there's a reason he got a crew to do it.
I think he stole his arm.
I think it's gonna be dope. Sorry, what was that? I didn't.
I think he stole a stolen arm. Like if you going after technology, everything.
You think he stole that arm?
Yep.
No, I think he made the arm.
I think he made it.
I know what happened though. Like Shanks caught Kid stealing shit, and Shanks was like, "Yo, we're going off the old rules. I'm cutting your arm off." But because from what I'm seeing right now, Kid has a thing for stealing from Yonkos.
Yeah.
So he probably did get caught stealing some shit, and then Rockstar had to show him the business.
Rockstar.
Thank you.
Everybody saying
Rockstar. It was Rockstar, yeah.
What if Kid goes after Shanks again, gets the other arm cut off?
Log him like, yo, that's where he'd be the first hooked hand pirate, second hooked dip.
I've taken this for a couple years. I've taken this for a millennia.
Yo, I low-key see it triggers you now. Even nonsense. I'm like, yeah, you messed up.
I'm waiting for it. And I'm a patient man. I can wait. I'm a fucking Hunter fan. I can wait.
Hey.
Yo, you got the most patience ever. I'm good. You got it.
Don't.
Damn, nice.
Tagashi slander.
Well,
who's Tagashi?
There's no. Hey now.
Well, don't make me come out because I will say it. Anybody, you could compare any chapter to any mangaka to those last 5 chapters of Hunter x Hunter, and he blows them out the way.
I'm saying when that dude touched the guns and they turned into snakes and still shot, I was done. That was the dopest fucking Nen power I've seen so far.
Like the 4th prince is broken.
Oh yeah. Oh. They get the Tim Allen.
Kind of also good. It's like his first chapter of 2019.
I can't. I mean, we're going to have to wait till October, but it's going to be dope.
Yeah.
I'd say we have to wait about June.
Yeah.
Oh,
It's always midsummer.
Yeah,
Midsummer.
exactly.
Late summer.
What I want to see, and I hope he does, but I don't think he's going to do it, is the three-way specialist triple threat match between the Fourth Prince, Crollo, and Corruptica. I don't think it's going to happen, but I would love to see that.
I think the Spider's going to conspire to take some of the powers and give them to Crollo from the Prince.
The only person I see as a threat right now is basically the Prince with the weird fetish for women.
Yeah,
that's a Fourth Prince.
Like an expedition.
That guy's like I ask everybody, there's always one people that you don't want with like superpowers or a quirk. He's definitely one of the people you do not want with a quirk or superpowers.
Yeah.
Because he seems like he's like a triple threat.
You see the power up he got just for doing a Zetsu.
Nah, I couldn't mess with him. Like, I'm not gonna lie, in 100x Hunter world, I'm gonna be okay with just being 100 and that's it. I'm not trying to go like achieve no higher than that shit. Yeah, I got that.
You're like, all right, man, I'm cool with just being a regular hunter, man.
Yeah, I'm taking D rank missions all day, every day.
D rank
like,
yo, they got Z, I'm on it.
Hey, what when we go fight the Chimera ants? Nah, man.
Nah. There's a cat in the tree across the street, and I got that already. So my whole schedule's taken up.
The chairman couldn't even beat the king.
That shit crazy.
See, and then when they came back, I'll be that 100 times. I told y'all I shouldn't win. I should let the man's be.
This man. Nah, but like speaking, like if that's Zetsu now, like those little Zetsu boosts, that could be why Gon, other than him being the MC, is so strong. Honestly, because his dad told him to use Zetsu since day one. So like that just as a kid, he's been
he just learned how to do it.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? He's already had this tremendous power, but kind of like with the Fourth Prince, like that, just 30-minute Zetsu boosted his powers astronomically. I think that, same could apply to Gon when and if he ever gets his Nin back. See, that's why I'm kind of mad about Hunter x Hunter, because I think that if there was a way for Gon to get his Nin back, it would be this arc,
Tokashi can throw some curveballs at you though. Like they can still show up in this.
Yeah, he's definitely clever.
Especially if Jing's there and then don't freaks.
I hope Dawn freaks with like fucking none like gone at his transformation.
Right. And I
was ready to get to a dark continent.
More. That's the problem.
That's what it is. I just want more.
Yeah.
And for how dense these last chapters are, that's still saying a lot.
Yo, I seen the last. I did not read the last chapter because all I saw was white marking these words. I said, nah, fuck that. Yo, I have a high school and a college education here.
Oh my god!
But now I'm not in the rocket science. A panel of nothing but words. I said, nah, fuck this.
Hey man,
nah.
you gotta do it.
I didn't sign up to read a light novel today. I'm sorry.
No, I didn't. I signed up to read like 19 pages of images and words. This is
I came here for the big booty anime bitches and not all this soliloquy.
The opie.
You got you know what I'm saying? Hunter x Hunter is an intellectual manga,
Yeah. I'm intellectual but lazy though, so I'm good with that.
I feel you. I definitely feel you on that.
You got the Shikamaru,
I think Shikamaru fucked a lot of kids up, man. They saw somebody who was just like them, lazy and smart. It was like, I can make it if he can make it.
Yeah, exactly, right?
And now you're the second command of the damn Leaf Village.
Right.
Just being lazy.
No, see, but everybody just qualifies him as lazy, but he's clutch as fuck. That's his real defining quality, not the laziness. It's his clutch mentality. I'll do what I have to, but only fucking when I need to.
Exactly when I
give you a C.
Shikamaru from Naruto? What do you ever do?
Oh, here we go, man.
All right, listen.
The guy with the anime avatar says.
So what we're not going to do is disrespect Shikamaru. That's what we're not going to do.
All he did is be that zombie dude. That's legit all he did in Shippuden. Name me something else he did. Right now, I'll wait.
It's funny that you say this with the Sanji avatar. I can't take you serious.
All right, since we got more people in it, and Grant, you know where I'm going with this. You know where I'm going. You might want to stop me.
Oh, don't, man. Go ahead. Fuck it. Go ahead.
I just want to know what's up with the Gobito hate.
Oh my god!
Why do y'all?
Jesus Christ, he's a pedophile. That's why.
He's not a pedophile. Wow.
Wait, who we talking about?
Obito.
The GOAT. The first person to transcend Sage of Six Paths. We're forgetting all of that. All because Madara. Oh, I'm Madara.
The worst character in Naruto.
Wow.
I'm gonna say this about Obito.
He didn't transcend Sage Six Paths though. Sage Six Paths was still stronger. It is Biju.
All right, yeah. I'm gonna say this about Obito, right? He's second to like the guy from Game of Thrones is stuck in the friend zone.
All right, this is what I want to say.
Nice one.
He basically got handed a lot by Madara, and he's getting a lot of credit for like Madara's lifelong ambition and work.
Okay,
he's giving him
thank you.
Whoa. We seen when Obito was handed the reins. Obito was still a kid. He was 14.
Yeah, he was handed the rings and got fucked up by Naruto, a 16-year-old at the moment in time. A whole bunch of it's literally on the Leaf Village that took out the Itachi.
Correct. Remember the Black Zetsu that's been guiding him this entire time? That was supposed to be Madara's will, but was really Kaguya's and all that shit. Yeah, you're completely discounting that in all of your shit.
I don't like. I'm talking about when Obito went to the Leaf Village and set the Nine-Tails free. He completely fought on
took an L
with
he did get fucked up, didn't he?
Hokage. That's all I'm saying.
Oh fuck that! That's not even fair. He had the man's infant son like 15 feet away. That's ridiculous.
Right.
And he was trying to body a baby. Like, get the fuck out of here. Obito.
Are you forgetting that like Minato
noticed that one shot? Come on, Obito's garbage.
Did you not notice that Minato he knows that it was like his pupil, and he's like he held back.
Yeah, like
he didn't fight as hard as he could.
The most probably either the most or the second most analytical like Kage that there is. Period. Like not Hokage, just Kage. Like the man can look you up and down and size you up and everything. Like nothing to it.
Like if we talk about Naruto, I'm saying this right.
How
come every other village is not from the Leaf Village? Because every threat comes from the Leaf Village. Every major threat comes from the Leaf Village.
Yeah,
that's why now the world building was bad.
If I was any other village, I'm like, nah, we gotta get them out of here.
Yeah,
they got Sasuke, Danzo, Madara, Itachi,
Obito.
Obito, if you want to put that there, okay.
It's like the world building was really bad.
Orochimaru, every major villain came from
Orochimaru.
Except Pain. But
Pain is associated to Leaf Village. If it wasn't for like Jiraiya, there'd be no Pain.
Yeah, Obito and Jiraiya.
I would take out the Leaf Village and there'd be no problem. The whole like ninja.
With that statement though, Jiraiya molded him in the direction, but he would have just been a different Pain. Like he would have still wigged out and caused like the whole statue to show out. Like I honestly think that Jiraiya just postponed some really horrible shit.
Yeah.
Madara was manipulating everything in the background to make sure the statue appears.
Yeah,
but basically the Leaf Village is behind every major catastrophe in the ninja world.
And a lot of the problems is my favorite character, which is Hiruzen, because his soft ass didn't want to just murder people.
Garbage.
Whoa.
It's not garbage.
He should be regarded as one of the greatest Hokages, but you know his predecessor is the greatest Hokage, and that's all I'm going to leave it. If anybody says Tobirama is not the greatest Hokage, you guys are fucking shitting yourselves. Whoa!
I'm saying it. I'm saying flat out the third is the best. You can be like, oh, but the first and second were so much weakened, and not count in the fact that the third was doing pathetic. Like they were fighting on as close to equal terms as you could possibly imagine for being the end part of a series where the power scaling for the next part hadn't been settled yet.
No, all I'm saying is, if you go by achievement wise, I think like within the advanced jutsu and ninjutsu and all that, I would say the second Hokage, even to the fact where he wanted to,
I don't know,
get rid of. He foresaw what the the Chia
Edo
clan.
Tensei?
He foresaw what the Chia clan was going to do, so that he even, you know what I'm saying, separated them.
No, that's not fair, because him seeing that and acting according to his own vision is one of the reasons that the Uchiha clan even like revolted in the first place.
Yeah.
He gave him too much power at that moment in time too.
Yeah, like it was, and he said like he separated them from the village. He did a lot to push them away.
But
like,
he gave them power too.
Yeah, well, he gave them power over people, but not over the village. Like he specifically gave them police power without giving them military power, which is a different thing.
Okay, that is true, but we're not gonna discount all the advancements he made towards ninjutsu.
No, nobody is.
It's Hashirama. Hashirama's the best.
I would have to say that. Yeah, I like the third. In my opinion, he's the best, but the strongest would probably be the first, because you can't match that same mode bullshit. Like that whole 1,000 hands of Conan fist in your butthole. You can't do nothing about that. Like that shit's ridiculous. It took fucking. What did like a demigod Madara to like fucking no like
he died and had to be brought back to life.
Madara cheated. He had to bite a piece of his DNA, have it scouted into him, just so he could be able to go Sage and shit spell. Go Sage mode.
I mean, yeah, like Hashi's dope as fuck. I don't think anybody's ever said otherwise. Like,
I think he had the best run of like build peace there is. Even like Boruto's just fucking up the whole process.
Are y'all reading the manga of Boruto or watching it, Boruto?
Nope.
I'm reading it because my friends have
manga,
just always read it. So
the manga is different from the anime. Like I was reading a manga up until the Android shit when they first saw the Android box or whatever. You know what I'm talking about, Fallon? Mm-hmm. That's when I stopped. But I've been reading. I heard some good things about Boruto, but then I also hear some bad things about Boruto. So like, I was a proponent of Boruto at first, but now I'm just Black Clover.
I feel the same way about Boruto as I've always felt. It's fucking unnecessary, but me and my friends talk about it a lot. It's not even that we like it. It's just the world of Naruto is something that I don't want to say grown up with because I'm a bit older, but the world is so amazing and the world is so full of shit and life of its own that the story hardly matters. It's the idea and concepts that are in the story that like we talk about, like various ninjutsu and what you could do with them and shit like that. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like more than the story ever, really. Even back with Naruto, the world was more interesting to me than the actual story.
I did that.
Like for me though, right now, Boruto just took his shit on everything Naruto built up. Like supposed to be world peace, okay?
He ate chili dogs and then took his shit. Like
I'm like, I thought he was gonna be like, no, honestly, I thought it was like, okay, this is the one all be all. There's no more war, we're good. And then all of a sudden, like Boruto starts, I'm like, yo, what the hell?
I think the Kawake kid, man.
I think what really hurt Boruto was the fact that they redid the movie 5 different fucking times in 4 different ways.
You get 2 different anime.
That shit crazy.
The manga, well, they said the anime adaptation was better, but I kind of like the main villain in the manga. I like his design. I haven't seen him in the anime. If it's the same as the manga,
it's about Kasha Koji.
Yeah, when he absorbs old dude and he goes red in the movie, but in the manga he's like goldish kind of.
Oh yeah, I know who you're talking about. Not Kajin Koji. He's talking about Momoshiki.
Yeah, that's like from the movie.
Yeah.
That I think them. I want to say the fact that they adapted the movie to the manga is really what threw people off, because they didn't need to do that. The anime, maybe, I can see the cash grab.
All right.
But,
yeah.
I'm not sure. You know.
I just don't like the fact that Boruto has like the best dad ever. Like, not best attention given dad, but he's Hokage. I'm pretty sure if Naruto grew up with his dad being Hokage, it'd be a whole lot different.
Not just that, but Boruto is such a Gary Sue. He's like Jonin level as a Genin for no fucking reason.
Yeah.
Like, they flat out said that shit. And the only reason they're like keeping him back is because of his hubris. Like, I'm like, no, fucking please stop.
No, let him. If he's gonna be a Jonin, let him be a Jonin. You know what I'm saying?
I don't know. I mean, it's a lot. Like, he mastered like 3 elements before he was even like a fucking Genin or some shit like that. Like,
yeah,
they gave him so like too much.
For real?
That's what it is.
Yeah,
I didn't know he was that strong.
Boruto is broken, but he's not broken.
And then he got a snake summon, and he got snake summon at that.
Yeah, in the anime, you got that fucking big fuck off snake summon.
So he got the snake from Sasuke.
It's even better. It's even better.
No, he got it from literally the white snake itself.
Wow.
Like, he went in and did some shit and not
it's a forbidden summon at that.
It's a forbidden summon.
Yeah.
Man, what? I'm trying to look this shit up. That's great.
Yeah, no, it's dumb as fuck.
Like, the snake he has is bigger than Sasuke's.
Yeah, it's bigger than. It's about the size of Manda.
It's bigger than Manda. Oh, that's about okay. You said about the size of Manda.
Comparable at the very least.
Like, it's big and it has one eye.
I mean, it looks dope as fuck.
Yeah, I know. It looks hard as fuck, to be honest. Like,
so does Sadara know what? Why is people saying Sadara's broken? Like, does she already have Susanoo or something? Like, what's going on?
Sadara's the least broken out of the trio because she's a female, obviously.
But they were saying, like, people are hyping her up like she had the Susanoo and she already had the what's the healing shit. But I don't think she's getting neither one of them.
Like, I say this, right? Imagine if Sakura was useful and she had like the Sharingan with super strength.
Yeah, I'm saying she's contributed way more than Sakura at this level, period. There's no question about that. But for her to say like Susanoo, like, she would need to get somebody else's eyes. Like, that's the dumbest shit I've ever fucking heard. What, is Sasuke just gonna show up? No, here, baby, use these. Let me pluck your fucking eyeballs out, shove these ones in there, and give
your uncle gave me these. I'm gonna give them to you. This is family. This is a family heirloom.
Oh, that snake look hard.
I don't see that happening. So I think they're gonna find other ways, like,
to power her up.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be a lot of like the healing stuff, but it's gonna really show what Sakura should have been doing. You know what I mean?
Instead of chasing behind Sasuke.
Yeah.
Just the one person I know that will try to kill you that you like.
Yeah.
Right.
How does Konohamaru, what's his name?
Hey, Konohamaru, I seen Konohamaru.
Yo, that dude is cold.
Yeah, I was like, don't go in on Konohamaru because I'll go for this. That's my dying hill right there. That's my man.
I fuck with Konohamaru, man. That's my
dude. And the thing that surprises is that the snot kid that follows Konohamaru, he's cold too. The whole crew.
Mm-hmm. Like, as adults, they all fucking grew. Like, he got snot jutsu though. Like, that shit was weird.
Yeah, it's weird, but it's like, yo, it's actually, yeah.
Like, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. And I'll tell you, I wouldn't see it coming. If I was finna square up with somebody and they just like big giant snot bubbles came out and fucked me up, I would be like, okay.
I'm gonna explain this in the afterworld.
Right? I'm gonna be like, nah, it's on World Star already. God damn.
Hey, so is that Jiraiya? You don't have to respond if you don't.
It loosely looks like Jiraiya.
I want it to be Konohamaru's dad. That's who I want it to be.
Oh, that'd be hot. That'd be good.
That would be good. That would be really good. See, you guys make me want to read Boruto. Actually,
you can read it and catch up, but it's nothing to get excited about. It's just a continuation of the story.
What is it y'all call it? Like, mid? Is that like, the term y'all use?
Yeah, it's mid.
Mid at best.
It's low quality mid.
It's no gang.
Although there was a cool moment where this dude ate people. That was cool.
It's Vice Admiral level mid, bro.
Vice Admiral.
Oh man.
Yo.
No, it's real admiral. Let's be real. It ain't Vice Admiral. It's real admiral.
Yo, we getting new terms from mid in this stream.
Yeah, we are.
Hey, so all right. With that being said about Sakura and how she's useless and everything, going back to Black Clover, I want to get people's ideas. Like Noelle, do you think that he's doing her justice as a? I want to say the main character, but she is like, you know what I'm saying?
One of the main female protagonists.
Yeah.
Actually, I think she's been set up to be way better than them. Her problem is lack of confidence and control, and they've done a really good job of displaying exactly why she has it. And when like she actually does stuff, the shit she does is fucking amazing.
Like
that new armor shit she has.
Yes.
Like that's that power up. I'm not saying put her on equal terms with the other two and their fucking Fairy King and Demon King power ups, but I'm saying like it did a lot of justice for her. It put her in the game way more than before.
Yeah, Valkyrie mode is pretty dope.
I'm not gonna lie, I did like how her brother was like, I tried to keep you away from the battlefield. That's why I was like that. But like, your talent is.
But I think that's just because Silva became such a big fan favorite that they needed some way to make him more redeemable.
I don't fuck with him because I'm an older brother. And the moment you fuck with your little sister like that,
preach.
Now,
and I have a little sister, and I will never do this shit.
Fuge is number one. He better be the Wizard King.
Who number one?
Fuge. Fugalon.
Oh, the dude, the fire.
Who got the salamander now?
Yeah,
that dude. I can see that. Yeah. He's been one of my favorites since he showed up.
I loved him when he showed up.
I keep questioning how the hell you get a salamander. I'm like, yo, where the hell?
This is just his fire magic. So salamander, they explained it. Yeah, his strength, honor at fire magic far exceeded the honor and fire magic of the other person. Mostly the honor. It has nothing to do with the amount of mana.
It was the elf who had it.
Yeah, and so once he like woke up, salamander was like, "Oh shit, daddy's up. I gotta go, little girl," and just went about his way. And that dude showed up with the flaming arm, like,
I was like,
that was pretty.
Yo. But I love Black Clover because like there's no reason for like ass pull power ups because it's been stated from the beginning of the story that the further you go on, your grimoire grows with you, depending on what state you're in.
It's not a Wizard King's grimoire.
Dude, he didn't have a grimoire. That man had a Rolodex.
He just pointed up to like the sky. It's just like, what?
But yeah, I can see him doing it. I like that.
Like I can see next big three being like Black Clover, My Hero, and One Piece.
Oh yeah.
Definitely.
See, I don't see why. Like when I first started doing Black Clover content, I would get so much hate in the comments. Like one dude was like, I would never forget. It was my first live reaction. It was to when the Queen showed up in the forest and like she turned Asta evil, and like.
Oh, you picked at the right time there.
Yeah, I did I got a comment like as I was doing live reaction. The comment was like, honestly, I don't see how people like can read this. It's like a bunch of bullshit power ups. Fairy tale, and I was like, wow.
I'm gonna tell you what you do in those situations, right? This is what you do in those situations, right? When someone does that, you tell them, "Thank you for watching. Drop a like, please."
Yep, 100%.
Like if you want to complain, send to your friends so they can complain about them, so I get more views.
Watch it again. Maybe you miss something. I shouldn't. But yeah, dude. I'm waiting for that. I want people to start like talking shit in streams. I'll be like, "Thank you, sir. I appreciate your candor." Like, I'll piss all these trolls off just by being super fucking nice.
I was like, yo, bring your friends so we all can complain in the comment section. I'm with you. I'm like, yo, fuck my stream.
Oh man.
Yeah, I don't know why it received so much hate when it first started.
Everything new does, and how closely it kind of followed the Naruto-esque fairy tale kind of flow in the beginning, kind of threw people off.
I gave it a chance though.
Hey, I had to beg Grand to give it a chance, man. Then he read the first chapter and he started marathoning.
Yeah.
I didn't try and watch it till the anime came out. I saw the first episode and was like, all right, I like the magic idea, but the rest of it was kind of sucky.
The yelling.
But I wanted to give it a chance because a world can like I didn't like Naruto, but I liked the world that Naruto was in, and from there, like my appreciation for Naruto grew. So I was like, I don't try to like knee jerk reaction that shit. I try to give it a chance, and yeah, it's disappointed me, but it's not the worst, and it's gotten a lot better, like he said, since 144.
Like if I had to compare like the first episode,
that was the turning point right there.
Yeah, after the third Hokage died, Black Clover got a lot better.
Hey.
Sorry, I had
You meant the seventh Hokage.
But that's basically who that dude was. He knew every spell and knew every damn thing. Like he was a third fucking Hokage, and he got jumped up by his student. Oh wait, up third. Like that was like super fucking close.
Yeah,
that's what he got hit by Orochimaru, bro.
Yeah, he did.
Oh man,
yeah. My only thing is how come nobody knows this? But like this dude's been he's been doing this under the wraps for this long. And we got all these magic users here. No one's going to like let me check the people, son.
All these people with like deep sensor abilities and shit.
Nobody dogs and shit. Like, hey, let's see what's going on with your boy over here, Mr. Second in Command, that could be the next Wizard King.
I think it was. Didn't they say it was like some kind of like crazy elf magic reincarnation shit?
Yeah,
so it may be like
that woke him up. It woke up inside of him at like the age of 16. That's when the other I don't even want to call him Lich because it's not Lich. It's not Lich. It's like Roger or something. One of them.
Wait, who's the Magic Knight captain? Like the captain that literally sold everybody out for money.
Oh, that was the Green Orcas or Blue Orca. No,
that was the Green Orcas, dude.
Green Orcas is that who it was?
I ain't lie. I laughed my ass off when I found out. I was like, this dude. He tried to dip so fast. I was
like, oh, well, y'all figured it out. I'm out. Peace.
This dude, he dipped so fast. He was like, yo, well, I've been found. So it wasn't me, but I'm out.
It's like, I mean, there's worse shit going on, right, guys? I'll talk to y'all later. Once y'all calm down, have a minute, smoke some shit. We'll talk about this later. Don't worry about it. It did not work out, but he came back later though, didn't he?
No, he was in a prison.
He was in a prison, yeah.
I think they freed him though.
Yeah, I'm saying like he actually got out and started doing something.
He is free, I think.
I would have murdered that dude on sight. I'm sorry.
Yeah. How you gonna make it up into the ranks and still be like a skeevy little shit? Come on.
I need more money, bro. You at the top already.
Yeah, you're a fucking knight.
No, he wasn't a noble though. Like that was the thing. Because he wasn't a noble and he like really had to work and shit, like he just always wanted more.
There have been other ways of doing that because he paid off like the Sensory team to not look his direction.
Right, I'm saying like he could have done a lot with that money and he chose not to. Shame.
He spent it on hookers.
Blackjack and hookers.
Caesar.
Right.
They will do that.
Oh, you know who's cold as fuck? That dude who makes the traps. I love that dude.
Oh, yes. Zora.
That dude is my when he showed up, I was like, oh, hello, sir. Your face looks weird. I like you.
The dude.
He got his own Tokyo Ghoul mask and everything.
Right? I was like, all right, I'm feeling this. And then like he straight up fucked up ass it, like straight up and down. Like them traps was working. He fucked everybody up. And then he went in the training and shit and actually got like better and started working and stuff like his shit. And then he's like, fuck the nobles, like hard.
Yo, that stink bug shit has me rolling every time he does it.
Yo, dude, it works. If it ain't broke, don't fix it.
No, I like when he tries on Mary Leona and he's like, here's a bug. She's like, nah, here, you can have it back.
Yeah, she's broke too. That's another reason why I think that Fuge alone is going to be the Wizard King is because
like his sister would be babe, but she doesn't wash up all the time. The moment they told me she was in the woods and she doesn't do nothing, just train. And she doesn't like to wash. I was like, nah.
No, that's bae right there. She got the meanest bitch face and she can whip my ass. Yes, please. Yes.
Nah, please. I don't wanna have like kinda cool visits with her and then all of a sudden like no maritals and I smell the sex afterwards.
I don't know what that means, but I do work up a funk when I fuck. So,
but her funk is different. Bro. She's trained and she's in the woods.
That's fine. Whatever.
Yeah,
I'll be right in the woods next to her. It's like, come on, baby, let's get this. Like, I don't give a fuck.
There's no races in the woods.
So, shout that shit down my teeth. Give me a sharp rock and some pork fat.
Sharp rock.
I'm dead. Oh man.
What she need a razor for? She can raise her butt. She can use fire.
she can scorch that shit off.
Yeah. Just Vush better than a Brazilian.
Yo, I like how y'all defend this, but I'm not even going to go on.
This is the first time I just that's I went a little far. I should stop.
But
I went deep in it.
No, you
I
good.
think that she'd make a good captain for the for the Crimson Lions. Is that the Crimson Lions?
Oh yeah.
She was supposed to be.
He goes on
the Crimson Lions. Yeah.
But damn, what is Light's alter ego's name again? Is it William?
Lich. No, William. Yeah.
William.
It's William what?
I don't know. Woodman. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't fuck with William.
It's like
I don't
something
fuck William.
cliche.
I'm calling William.
Vengeance. William Vengeance.
Oh, okay.
Nah, he would definitely not be on my team with that name, bro.
Yeah, that is a wild name.
It's like Billy Vengeance. No, you can be on his team.
We need a background check on this guy.
You're right.
They should have. They definitely should have. Like,
yo, we need a background check every 3 months on this guy.
Just to make sure you ain't doing some shit.
It's like me working at the bank and my name is I'm gonna rob you.
Conscience and he's gonna like redeem himself because technically he was the closest man to the Wizard King, like in strength.
Nah, I'll be kind of pissed at him right now because he knew the whole plan was he allowed it to go down.
Mm-hmm.
Like he knew there'd be lots of lives being taken at the moment this plan was going to go into play.
And he actually knew
the whole time
kill the Wizard King.
Like he knew that he was the reason behind what's the name his fellow white knight captain losing an arm and being put in a coma. So
yeah, he did that shit.
Damn.
Yeah, so he has a lot of dirt on his hands, and the fact that he sat there and was like, "Hey, Wizard King, well, step outside. Let's talk real quick."
Let's talk real quick.
Let's just have a word.
He literally pulled a Judas on the Wizard King, though.
Mm-hmm. Pretty hard too, dude. When he like changed into Licked for the first time too, like I was like, damn. I was like, oh, this is gonna go bad for somebody.
That's like.
I knew it was over for the Wizard King, man. I knew it. I was like, damn.
Yeah, I had the same vibe as when Orochimaru ripped his face off the Kusanin's face off and it revealed his own. Like it had that same vibe.
It's that moment when you're reading a book and you're like, oh shit.
Right.
Serious black dies.
Yeah.
Oh man.
I'm sorry.
Okay, I have feelings. I'm a human.
I'm sorry, guys. I'm sorry.
Oh
when
man.
Fred dies, that's worse, right?
That's worse.
Okay, you got it's just no.
Or when the girl gets turned into a chimera.
Oh man. You went there. You went there.
Yeah, I did. I had to go there because that outdo you.
I know, right?
Dang, New Year still got that image in my head.
Oh man.
Yeah, that's one of the worst things in anime. And there's a lot of fucked up shit in anime.
But that's basically
the live action they showed it.
For real?
Yes.
Like for me, watching Goblin Slayer was still nothing compared to that moment. I'm sorry. The first episode of Goblin Slayer, I was like, still doesn't hit on FMA.
You know, that moment FMA was just like, wow. I couldn't believe it.
That's not even the worst part in FMA. It's like
I know that's the worst part. Like it's not even the worst part.
This is like
it's because it's a part that touches a very human part of you.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? There's like ingrained in every species is the desire to protect the young. Unless you're a fucking super broken individual,
Right.
like you don't want anything bad to happen to little Susie Q over there. You know what I mean? Let alone for her ass to be spliced with a dog.
Unless your name like Caesar Clown.
Yeah, unless you're like
you're
a monster.
Clown. Yeah, exactly.
Unless you're a monster like Caesar Clown
or Big Mom.
Like that's the
Big Mom, because that's true. She signed the papers on that. She's signing the checks. She just guilty.
She knew what he was doing.
Mm-hmm. That's like the two things in like movies that just don't have bad things don't happen to dogs or little kids. Like,
you don't watch JoJo, do you? You don't watch JoJo.
Oh, yeah. I watched they have some on Hulu. I was watching that where dude becomes a vampire or some shit.
Yeah, that first season's amazing.
Yeah, I started getting into that. I can only watch it like when my son's not awake because that's a little different.
Yeah. That's a different vibe.
Like I feel okay watching like Yu Yu Hakusho with him when he was younger and shit. Like that's fine.
You don't want your son to pull a Dio Brando pose and you in the hallway.
Yeah, I don't need that in my day.
If that happens, I'm gonna tell you real quick.
I'm gonna get a picture. I'm gonna put it on Twitter. Like you seen the picture? Yeah.
His son has the best MC picture ever.
Dude, he got 2 swords. It's like to his back and everything. It was a complete accident. I got the picture, but it's my favorite fucking picture.
Oh. It's on your Twitter?
Yeah, it's on my Twitter. It's just fucking amazing. But yeah, enough about my first mate.
You don't want to see nobody pull a Dio Brando pose.
Is that like it's not like unlike a Boa Hancock pose? Like all the crazy bending backwards and shit.
If I see somebody fighting, they do a Dio Brando pose. I don't want no parts of it.
It's over.
I want no parts.
Oh, I see what you're saying. All right, yeah. Dude, I'm waiting for. I know it's gonna happen later. I'll be yelling at him. He's gonna pull into that old school Goku pose, and I'll be like, "Nah, you ain't ready."
Yo, you do a Master Roshi, give him a turtle shell, but let him go run it.
Like you just carry this couch on your back for 6 months. But what? No, shut up. Hold it.
Oh man.
How many chapters are out for Black Clover right now? I was thinking about starting reading it, but I don't know how many chapters are out.
Like, I'm not sure. I'm like, I think we're in the 200s now. But basically, if you read it,
for what?
If you read it, it's not the chapter's not that long, so it's really easy to catch up.
Oh, Black Clover?
Yeah.
Yeah, 188.
Yeah, I was about to say either 180 or 190.
But the thing I don't like about Black Clover and My Hero right now, I got so used to like long-winded chapters like Naruto 19 chapters and One Piece 19 chapters or something. Yeah. Like reading like 13 chapters or like 10 or 11 pages, I'm like, come on, man.
What the fuck? Yeah, but it used to be 16, 17. I don't know. I think there helps in going. Which I hope not, but like.
Yeah, as somebody who caught up on like who only started Black Clover from like when the anime came out, the catch up on that felt super quick. Everything happened like pop.
Yeah, the arcs moved too quick, almost.
And the chapters are like, so I don't want to say itty bitty, but like some of them can be just downright tiny. They're full of stuff. Like I'm not trying to take away.
Exactly,
it's not enough.
Yeah. You need like 4 more pages and they'd be set.
It reminds me of how fast Bleach used to go.
Yeah.
Basically, reading a chapter for me is like you order a Big Mac and someone already took a bite out of it.
Wow.
Right?
That's a perfect analogy.
So no matter how much you eat, you still know you got a bite missing out of you. Like no matter what, you still want that one bite.
Right? You can be almost full, mad as fuck. Like I would be perfect if it wasn't for that damn bite.
Yeah, that's how I feel when I read it. I'm like, yo, what's going on?
Yeah, that's actually a really, really fair description too. There's always that something else.
But I would say,
Black Clover feels like the 1,000-year war arc. The Blood Year War, like that. Like the whole thing, there could have been so much more done with it if they just gave it the opportunity. And Black Clover feels a lot like that.
Mm-hmm.
But and then what I'm going to say now that you mentioned that, because me and Nonsense kicked this idea up around it. Do you think Where do you think that he's going to take the story after this arc? I see two things happening. We get an invasion from the Diamond Kingdom. Like they see that Wizard King's down and they're in disarray. Let's go. Or we get an introduction to another kingdom, like Clover, not Clover, but Spade or Heart.
I have an idea about that.
I think the elves are going to do a pretty good job and kind of sort of win, and they're going to need to go recruiting, and then we're going to get introduced to the Heart and Clover and various good people from Diamond, like that one dude,
like Quenzel and what's his Lars or Mars?
Yeah, I think that's his name or whoever. But yeah, and then we're gonna get like a fucking, I don't know, essentially a Ginyu force of mages to go fight the elves, and shit's gonna go. Then from there, it'll be like an all-out war, probably.
Yeah, for me, I'm thinking like I think Mars when he left, he said he's going to have like the Clover Kingdom and like the Heart Kingdom, well, the Diamond Kingdom become friends or something like that. He's gonna try to take over like the king. I forgot what it's about exactly what it said, but basically I see like the Diamond Kingdom and the Clover Kingdom like teaming up against the Spade or someone else coming for a bigger invasion. Because I don't think like the whole I don't think like the whole entire reincarnation thing's only stuck with only the Clover Kingdom. I think it's probably other kingdoms as well involved into it.
I could definitely see that.
So there's probably elves like later on down the line that still possess that they have to take out.
Or that there's
then that would lead into where Light is.
Yeah. Like even after they're done, basically there'll be still some remnants of elves and other like kingdoms.
Or there's like some like wait, no, did they already say that nothing like this was happening in the Diamond Kingdom?
No, I don't.
No. But I know it took place in Hodge, and Hodge is way off on the borderline in the middle of nowhere from the Clover Kingdom.
All right.
But also though, Fauna was a member of the Diamond Kingdom, and she did have an elf inside of her.
Yeah. All right.
So I'm pretty sure the Diamond Kingdom is probably going through the same thing that Clover Kingdom is going through right now.
So that would be a fair extrapolation to say that the rest of the kingdoms could have similar events.
Yeah,
elves are being, reincarnated and so on and so forth.
Mm-hmm.
All right, then that would be a global level event, and that would be when they go kind of recruiting different people and doing. All right, that'd be dope.
But it's like
look at this. Where's Yuno? That's my biggest mystery. 2018. Where is Yuno?
Wait.
He's looking for Captain John's treasure.
Nasir says he thinks is Light. The transformation never is just haven't hit. It's the actual Light. I can see that, but at the same time I can't see it. If you get what I'm saying, like I can see it being Light, but I also would prefer Asta and fight like 2v1 kind of.
I think it's Light Shao.
I think Asta and are both Light Shao. I think Light was a girl, and the first Wizard King is their dad. That's my opinion. Is Asta and Yuno's dad?
I think Asta's the spawn of the demon.
The spawn of the demon.
I think
the one that killed
Asta's mama was a hoe bag. She got the demon, fucked a fairy, gave everybody little bit of powers, and now she's popping off. She's the prophesized hoe bag that provides the babies for the future.
So she's Baki's mom. I got you.
She's Baki's mom. Yo, but yes, 100%.
But yes,
the graphic. But shit. But yeah, I can see like the Diamond Kingdom and the Spade, like the Clover Kingdom, teaming up against each other to take on the Spade and the Diamond Kingdom, the Heart Kingdom.
Hell yeah.
Because sooner or later they're gonna want smoke.
Yeah, that's what I was just thinking. Like, this can't be the final arc because the mangaka himself said that Black Clover can theoretically go on as long as One Piece, quote unquote. I honestly can't see that unless he's going to do a time skip too, like like Naruto did, then I can see that. But honestly, I think I can't. I honestly, like, it hurts to say it, but 200 to 300 more chapters is what I see.
That, yeah.
All right, here's the thing,
Me
though.
too.
He's using One Piece as an example, but the truth is, when Oda went into One Piece, he only had 5 years planned, like at best.
Exactly.
And then he needed something else, and Shueisha made him add the Shishibukai, and that just fucking filled that filled essentially like the rest of the 15 years. You know what I mean? Like,
Yeah.
So when he's like, "Oh, I think I can, see this going as long as One Piece," that's him fucking jacking off in front of an interviewer, like flat out and down. Like, I don't give a fuck. That's
I can do this.
I can do this. Yeah, exactly. Right.
They literally told her, "Yo, just keep writing. We'll figure it out later on."
Yeah, yeah. Oh my god. I will say that, and this is one of the reasons My Hero Academia is so big, is that the environment for the medium of anime and manga is being far more perpetuated and accepted than it ever was before.
We're not being called dweebs anymore.
Right.
Yeah, exactly. Like, you can be like, "Yeah, I'm watching Dragon Ball Z," and people won't be like, "Fucking nerd." They'll be like, "Oh, that's dope. Goku's cool." Like, you know what I mean? I made a video where I didn't even talk about the fact that I liked fucking cartoons, like, forever, because like where I grew up, you can't just be liking shit.
Yeah,
that's what I like about. That's like about being me. I was a big buff football player, so I sit in the library and read One Piece and stuff. And someone would come to me, "What you reading? One Piece? You got a problem?" They're like, "Well, you go ahead, keep reading." And they'll go get someone else. Like, go. You see what? Go tell what he's reading. Go look at what he's reading. I'm like, yeah.
Well, lucky you. Not all of us are big football players.
No, I mean, I was a football player too, but like, I didn't get into anime heavy until after I left high school.
See, I was a nerd. I'm talking about reading Harry Potter, playing Pokemon, but I'm also was cool. So like, they like my friends, like, because I was part of the, the crowd.
So you had the Pikachu card with the glasses.
They expected of me, They was like, "Shit, yeah, AP classes." Fuck.
So you had a Pikachu card with the sunglasses, right?
Nah, I didn't.
No, then you missing out.
I wasn't that cool.
Nah.
Nerd.
I don't think about this, but I was real as fuck. Like, the only thing that like I felt good about nerding out about before it ever got big was Pokemon, because the whole premise is you could fight somebody.
like I said,
I was okay
basically
with that.
Pokemon trainers are basically Mike Vick on steroids.
Hey,
oh my god!
All right. I hate what he did with a fiery passion of 1,000 suns, but that man did his
fiery passion of 1,000 suns.
Dude, I hate it. And if you're cruel to animals, it means you're not a man. Like, it means you gotta be stronger than something that can't defend itself against you or comprehend the situation that it's in fully. Like, fuck that shit.
Exactly.
I got a dog of my own, and I couldn't imagine. Whew.
But in the Pokemon world, he'd be like a gym trainer.
Yeah, no, in the Pokemon world, my Houndoom will be fucking people up.
Flamethrower now.
Right? Like, get him! Crunch his balls! I'll be a dirty fighter, too.
Fire blast his ass now.
If my Pokemon lose, we gonna fight. Real fight.
That's how we I don't come from money. I don't come from shit. I used to legit square up for Pokemon games. Like, that's how I both got my first copy of Silver and lost my first copy of Silver.
I remember one time when you used to trade cards in the cafeteria, and someone tried to snatch my yo. Oh man, that's funny.
Like, Pokemon really brought the idea into people's, like, an acceptable way to solve conflicts was to just fuck somebody up. But you gotta be fun about it.
No, you come to my gym, my dojo,
right?
My dojo.
I got enough badges for this.
You're right.
Yeah, you ain't ready, man.
Oh man,
what level your charge on? I bet you just evolved.
Looked up
I used
some
to
of the
hate
cards.
those people.
Used to have
all level 100s.
I don't know about you guys, but I used to have like fucking a lot of cards because I'm a good fighter. But like, if I look at the prices now, I would be so fucking rich. Like
damn, I could have held this
Nasty.
promo charge.
Right? Like, real. You know how many times I saw the first Pokemon movie and got that Mew?
Man,
what?
Right?
Like 10 of them.
Well, like, they had the card still in the $1.50 theater, like back in the day. Like that, just to show you how old I am. But they still
mom so broke, I had to go to the store and steal them bitches.
Dude,
I go to the Walmart real quick.
Me and my little sister would like panhandle quarters until we each had $1.50 and go watch Pokemon. We did that shit for like a week straight.
God damn.
Fuck. We was about Pokemon.
It
and
worked
we got
out.
a special card.
Yeah, I wish I kept some of them cards. I had to.
We'd all be set.
Man, nobody thought. Ain't nobody really think. I mean, you have at that age, you know, you see TV shows of people holding on to their collectibles and stuff, but like you're not really thinking like as you're growing up, like transitioning from kids going to middle school, you think about girls and stuff. You're like, man, I don't really want to care about these Pokemon cards.
Right.
Then you get back into it.
Right.
I wish I would have kept my Pokemon cards. Then you get older, and you're like, damn, I wish I would have kept my Pokemon cards. I'd be sick.
Worth some money.
Nah,
right?
I was high key pissed off when I found out a card that I had was worth like the amount it was worth.
Dude, I had like one of the first print Charizards. You know how much money that fucking thing's worth now?
Back when it first came out, they was worth like $300 or $400.
Dude, oh my god! I used to have the fucking one card with a swastika on it. Like,
oh yeah, they banned that shit.
What card had a swastika on it?
Yeah, it was just it was in Japanese. Like I had the Japanese card.
Was it a Weezing?
It was it had a Golbat or a Zubat or some shit on it, and it was just it was a manji, not actually a swastika, but
yeah.
But it was like that. I had like 3 of them shits, and at the time I just thought, what the fuck? Fucking crazy, you know what I mean? Like you don't think, oh, this is an odd print. Maybe this will be worth money someday.
Like, what the fuck
hold on to this for financial reasons.
Yeah,
that's crazy.
Man, fuck life.
Man, those are the times I wish I had parents that would be like, hey, let me hold on to those for when you're older. You know
right.
I mean?
Exactly.
Every toy he gets, I'm gonna just hold on, I'll pack it up, and later in life, I'm gonna sell the shit out of them. No, I bought these. These are mine.
See, my mom thing was she came in. Who bought you these cards? A friend gave them to me.
I ain't buying these cards.
I never got questioned on anything. Like I can come home I can come back to the homes and shit with like a bloody eye, black eye, bloody lip. Let me get that right.
No, she ain't worried about. She's worried about police showing up.
They were like, "You're back on time. Get in your room." Like, all right, cool. I'm gonna be playing Pokemon.
But for me, the only thing they ask when that happens, like, did you win?
Did you win?
Right.
Because if I didn't win, they take me back there, and we got to run back. Right. My mom's motto is that time: either you win or either you whoop their ass or I'm whoop your ass. I'm like, oh.
She'll be like, no, I whooped his ass no matter what happened.
I can't afford 2 ass whoopings in one day. So.
Right? No, not for the same thing.
At that moment in time, we fighting to the death now. This is different.
Ever since I was a little kid, I've had the motto: if Bruce Lee can do it, I can do it. And Bruce Lee's a fighter.
Yeah. Shoot, I was on that Rock Lee shit. I'm not giving up.
You on that Metal Lee?
Yo, Metal Lee. No, I was in Sky. I was like, yo, we gonna throw hands. We gonna just do this. And I look at him like, yo, I feel bad for what I'm about to do to you, bro. But yo, you got me. But we gotta make this even.
Dude, I started boxing when I was 9, and by the time I was 13, like because that was my only focus in life was boxing. That was how I ate. That was how I had a place to stay. That was all I had to do was just box. And by the time I was 13, I had the biggest fucking chip on my shoulder, and you couldn't take it off because it took a lot to get that chip off, and most people did not have it. Like when you grow up like fighting just to fight, and then you fight because you want to fight, like there's a different feeling. And when you want something bad enough, you'll fight hard enough. Like that's I learned that from the first time I got my Pokemon Crystal. I've learned that again, that it doesn't just apply to me when I lost my copy of Crystal and my Game Boy Color.
Let's see.
I'll take an ass whooping and whatever. Life.
See, I'm more of a grappler than a boxer. I can't do that.
See, I learned to grapple later in life, but like at the time, these hands was enough. Like high school, unless you're actually a wrestler, you don't know what the fuck you're doing.
Right.
You know what I mean? Like you're just gonna charge somebody, and I'm like, please, dude, this is gonna hurt you so much.
Exactly.
I did fight a wrestler once. The dude slipped under my hook, caught me by the waist, and then my feet were in the air. And I was like,
Suplex City.
The worst thing you ever do against a grappler is let them grab you.
Yeah, I didn't know. Like I tried. I was coming down with the elbow, and then I was just coming down.
Right.
Like, all it takes is one hand to get like to touch, and that's it. Just
Dude,
one hand.
Solid. Yeah, I learned a lot that day, real fast.
Yeah.
I learned that the best weapon you can use in a fight is the earth.
Yeah,
because that shit hurts.
Gravity has the same punch every time.
And you can't go anywhere without your weapon. So
that's the reason why my first anime I watched was Baku's Grappler. Like from that when it first came out when I was reading it.
Oh, nice.
Because my father had found out I had a problem reading. He's like, okay, I'm gonna take your little retarded ass over here. Bring us over here. You're gonna read. So first thing he did was give me like sit me down and read Archie. I'm like, I'm not reading no Archie comic books, bro.
That's yeesh.
Yeah, I was
like Garfield or Marmaduke.
Yeah, exactly. But he's like, no. He said, I'm tell you what, you seem like you're a destructive little motherfucker. Here's Baki. Read this.
Nice. Read this here.
Yeah, and that was my first lick of anime. I was like, okay, I got
you. My first was everybody's first almost. You know, Yu Hakusho. Y'all thought I was gonna say Dragon Ball Z.
No.
Definitely
Dragon Ball Z. Dragon Ball Z was my first.
Nah,
I remember
Pokemon.
like it was yesterday.
Actually,
it was Dragon Ball Z. I had just like met my biological father, so I took the first chance I could get to live outside of a home, and I didn't realize what all the rules for Jehovah's Witness was. But apparently that's worldly TV, and you ain't allowed to watch it. And I would have to wake up at like 5 a.m. to like watch this shit before everybody else woke up. Yeah. And that was what the fuck I did. And then they wake up like, oh, what you doing? They're like, oh, I'm pooping.
I'm praying Jesus.
Praying Jesus. I'm trying to be one of the chosen. That's what I'm trying to do. What you doing? Sleeping?
You better call Moses.
Call whoever that dude is. Y'all got I forget it. It's Jehovah, right? They witnessed
for him. Jehovah, yeah.
You better call him.
He witnessed some stuff last night, but you didn't.
Oh man. But yeah, that was when I did it. The first manga I read was Yu Hakusho because that was I had watched it and I found out that they were based off comics. I didn't even know that Dragon Ball Z was based off comics. You know what I mean? I didn't understand the whole concept. And so I was like, oh, I guess I'll check this out. And I was like, this is fucking amazing. And then I found One Piece very shortly after that. I came in at around Alabasta. That's when I started reading One Piece. Like,
wow, that became early.
Oh, gee.
Yeah, dude. But like, don't get me wrong. It's not like I stay with it consistently. Like, I'd read it for a couple of months, and then like life happens, and then like I come back when I can and shit like that. But like One Piece is I've started that over like 12 times, and I'm talking like the anime too. I've put like time into that. I got my my wife to watch all of it. She like when we first started dating, I was like, nah, if we gonna work out,
You gotta get into One Piece. Currently, my girl right now, she's probably watching the stream as we speak. She's trying to start like One Piece. I'm like, okay.
Dude, I just I helped her pass the filler and the Foxy boxing because the Davy bag fight was stupid.
It was pretty stupid. Yeah.
The highlight of the Davy bag fight was Luffy with the Afro.
Yeah, Afro
Luffy is hard.
And I think the only reason that was actually canon is to introduce a time capable fruit. I think that's the only thing that came out of that's been useful.
I thought it was foreshadowing Brook.
Oh, that could be you too.
Foreshadowing Brook. The Afro.
Okay.
I was like, I thought you meant as far as like getting another crew member, not
the thing, but basically like I think between Brook and Usopp, they're like the literally only two like minority people on the ship, though.
Yeah, that's true.
I was who was I watching? I want to say
Jinbei. He's a fish.
Hey! Don't get me started. Do not get me started.
Yeah, he's a Jinbei hater. I was watching Mr. Morge, and I think that's his name. He was saying that the Davy back fight could be to preview the Davy back fight for when they go against Shanks's crew.
Oh, they're gonna play games and jump like that against Shanks.
Instead of fighting.
Shanks not wanting to go full bore.
Yeah,
I can see it as a way to give Luffy some power. Without, all right, I'm not gonna say I sign on to it, but I can see it being fun.
Yeah, I hope Luffy gets like Rockstar, the arm cutter on his crew.
Rockstar.
Luffy's gonna get him, Big Batman, Lucky Roo. I don't think he's gonna get Yasop
in the series to this day. I don't give a fuck what anybody says. That is the coldest kill to this.
I watched that earlier this morning. I just watched that earlier this morning with my chick. He was watching it, like just bringing New Year's. She's starting to watching One Piece.
Nice.
And literally, Lucky Roo showed up like that, like on cue. No, didn't need no orders, no nothing. There's no orders, no eye contact, no nothing.
Nothing needed to happen. He knew what he's like. Oh, he pulled a gun. Now you can say what you want. That's fine. Jokes is jokes, but you done pulled them. Like he didn't even stop chewing. Just like
Rue was like, "Oh, we fighting now." Okay.
It's like, oh, okay, like.
Right.
He told them what was up. He was like, shoot, I mean, that's not a good idea.
Shanks is like, yo, put the gun away, bro. You don't want this. Don't do this.
And then, okay, so again, this every time I talk about this, I always go back to my theory. Them niggas are time traveling.
Shanks
and his crew.
Time traveling?
Like
time travel.
If you watch episode 1 again, like the part with Luffy and Lucky Roo said, or read it, I could go with that. But I'm just like, after we know about people's speed lately, though, like Luffy, like
hockey, the level of hockey that they have to have.
I know. I think it because I mean, not only that, but just to get from Whitebeard, intercept Kaido, back to Marineford. Come on, man. Come on, like they're doing something.
Yeah. Honestly, let's be real about this. If he wanted to, Shanks could just get out and push that fast. Like, he's fucking one of the strongest characters. He's got the strongest hockey of every kind. Like, he could just get back there, give one hard push, and get him a nice boost, like a coupe de burst type situation if he really wanted to. Maybe not that far, but you get the idea.
But I could see him having. It's a possibility now. More time for like available in the story,
or one of his crew has like some teleporting fruit.
Yeah, that would be good too.
That honestly wouldn't be bad.
Yeah, right. If Rockstar could teleport, like that would be dope. Or like if Lucky Roo could do some shit. Like we don't. That's the thing.
That will explain how he got the drop on like Kid.
Yeah, that's kind of what I'm waiting for. Lucky Roo. I always thought he was either going to be like a speedster,
or like he got a teleportation fruit.
Yeah,
that's hard.
Well, at the beginning, I think it's just speed because it's just a mountain bandit. And these are already Yonko at the time. You know what I mean?
We seen how Luffy like split blitz told him.
Yeah, like
and no one
you can just show up and be like, "Oh fuck," and it's already done. Like he could have been in the back of everybody and done that. Let alone, but he was. I think they showed him in the front already. So it's literally 15 steps. So I think that was just a speed feat. But I think Lucky. That's because I've always subscribed to the theory that Lucky Roo was supposed to get the gum fruit.
Yo, if you got that, he would have been cold as fuck.
Yeah, that's actually what I was going to come up. My next follow-up question was,
he would have been cold as fuck.
What do you think Shanks and them was holding that gum fruit for? Were they trying to sell it, or was it Roger's fruit?
So in the SBS, it said Lucky Roo's the one who stole it.
Yeah, I think Lucky Roo brought it back to the crew. They were celebrating, and he was going to eat it later or some shit. You know what I mean? And he would have been cold as fuck with that. Like,
I bet he was mad when they get back on the ship. Like, man, this little kid ate my fruit.
But then again, I think they were going off the same rules as Roger's ship because Roger, remember when Buggy got his fruit, Roger, like Shanks told him, if you find a fruit, you got to eat it.
Well, that's Roger's crew. That's not necessarily his crew.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure if Shanks going off the same rules because Lucky Roo stole it.
Well, I mean, then that was the same rules for Whitebeard's ship too.
Yeah, if you find it, you got to eat it.
Well, it's more like not that you got to eat it. It's just you get to eat it first. If you don't want it, you can give it to somebody else. You know what I mean?
So Blackbeard could have asked Hatch for that damn fruit.
He really could have. Like I feel like he was
hey, yo, I've been doing research on that fruit. Let me get it.
Yeah, I'll give you all my treasures from here on out. Like just
I think
that. Yo, I got your next fruit.
I got your next fruit.
I think that was not having it. That's
was like, nah, man. This
I'm
man.
good.
I'm second command right now, man. Like you fall back.
That was like you a fodder dude, so I don't know what you want with a fruit.
No. Because at that point he had already scarred Shanks. Remember?
Right.
And he had turned down that second ship.
Yeah, he stayed where he was for a reason because he knew he was on the path.
If I was Thatch, though, I would have been kept an eye on Blackbeard, though.
Oh, that's another question. Y'all think Blackbeard got a little bit of that voice of all things business?
I think so.
Yeah.
I think anything Luffy has, Blackbeard has.
Yeah.
But see, that's the thing. I want to say yes, but for the story wise, I want to say no because I kind of do want to see Blackbeard kidnap Robin and and we have to chase to get Robin back from Raftel. But at the same time, I know people we just had a Robin retrieval. I know people are tired of these retrieval arcs. You know what I'm saying? Like the Sanji retrieval arc. But if Robin was to get kidnapped, that'd be Robin's second time.
Right.
But at the same time, Robin is Sanji didn't run away. Robin is at this point in time, she has to be imperative to the future of One Piece. Like everybody should be gunning for Robin, unless they have their own way.
Well, I don't think everybody knows Robin can read the phonoglyphs.
But she's been wanted since she was like 9.
Yeah, but people don't know the reason. You know what I mean? They just think
Nakamomushi didn't even know she read it. She could read it until they told her.
Yeah, like that's a well kept government secret. Okay.
But it is Blackbeard.
Yeah, I would.
That's
in the government.
Yeah, Blackbeard would know.
He would.
Blackbeard is more than people. Like people give him credit because of his powers, but before that, he was an archaeologist. The man has done all of his research for a reason that we don't even know yet.
Right,
he's well planned out.
He was doing research for some shit in the little picture of him when he was a little kid that Oda drew. Like it shows everybody doing their thing, but for him, he's on some studying shit. Like I think there's a reason behind it, and he's smarter than people giving him credit. And he's got some shit planned out.
With that being said, now he could be able to read the poneglyphs, and we don't know that.
That is something I've considered.
Yeah, that's possible.
I think. Do you think he went up to Jaya? I mean, you know what I'm saying? Do you think he went up to Skypiea because he was in Jaya for a reason?
No. I think that was happenstance. Because I think D's. I think it said that D's kind of have like a fate to clash with each other.
Yeah.
Or am I thinking something different?
I think it was like D's and the Celestial Dragon had a fate to clash, but
I just asked that because your boy Bellamy went up there right afterwards, you know?
Oh, yeah, that's true.
And he took the golden bell. Brought the golden bell down. I was thinking, like, we know Blackbeard didn't go. You know what I'm saying? We know Blackbeard, he wasn't on Roger's ship, so he'd never been to Skypiea. I think if the archaeologist, you know what I'm saying, that him being an archaeologist, I think he would want to visit Jaya and the other part of Jaya, seeing as it's, you know, ancient and it does have some history to it. And if he is very smart, like we say he is, I think he knows where it is. Luffy knew where to go. So that's what I was saying. Do you think he went up there? And it'd be funny if he did go up there, or post time skip, if we see somebody with Inaru's fruit.
Wait, didn't like something from Jaya fall down on Blackbeard when he had the log, the raft looking ship thing?
Was it a ship?
I think.
I don't know.
I don't remember, and I don't want to just like.
I can't remember. It's been a minute.
Typhoon. I thought it got sucked up to the typhoon.
Can we talk about how much a threat the Blackbeard pirates are, though?
Oh yeah, they're a massive threat.
Let's talk about it.
It's scary.
Because I'm just saying, like, this dude could show up anywhere. You talking bad about him, he could be your best friend. Like, one of the people in his crew could be your best friend talking to you right now. You don't even know it.
All right, so yeah, we have two people who have two trickery fruits. I think Oda showed us that for a reason.
Yeah, because that's kind of always been, if you paid attention, Blackbeard hasn't straight up overpowered that many people. He's always been smarter and like fought smarter than the other.
He's more cunning than
fucking Ace would have won if he didn't like just be like, haha, gotcha, bitch. You know what I mean? Like,
and he was like, yeah, Ace, why don't you use all your fire?
See, if I was Ace, I would hit him with the kill shot the first hit. Now been it.
Right? That's some should have went for the head bullshit.
Yeah. Oh god.
Yeah.
Oh
Ace,
man.
Oh man. That shit hurt, man. When I watched that shit, I was like, no, Ace, don't lose. No.
Yo, I knew he was gonna get bodied the moment he did not kill him the first hit. I was like, you I know anime, you just fucked up.
Right.
The first one is always free. But the second one they're gonna charge you for it.
Bullshit, St. Elmo's, whatever, dude. Like, he should have.
Magellan, he should have been Magellan.
Like, let me be an anime. I'm fighting with the intent to kill. I'm not talking.
Right, he should have called out his Pokemon Entei first thing. Like that.
Yeah.
Yeah, that Firefly move pretty cool too.
Yeah, that with the green fire thing.
Yeah,
like,
yeah. A lot of his moves was raw.
Yeah,
he's a cool character.
Yeah, and that's why he had to die.
Because he was Roger's son. Like, yo, you know how much everybody would have expected from Ace if he would have survived. Like,
I'm
sorry, pretty much what they expect from Luffy now, given that everybody feels like Ace and Whitebeard passed it along to him.
My main thing right now I'm be pissed off at everybody that's on Roger's crew that we let our captain's son die.
Yeah,
right.
What was Rayleigh
feel about that? I don't
Rayleigh
give a fuck.
Buggy was like, oh well.
Yeah, Buggy's like, well, I need to live.
Yeah, exactly.
Like, dang, I met this man. I gave him my word I was gonna protect Luffy.
All right. Well, we're just real quick. I'm a firm believer in this, but I 100% believe that if Sengoku would have let Garp go, he would have fucked Akainu.
Yeah, he was killing Akainu. He was
gonna thunder punch him one shit that fucking continent crushing one punch that he's capable of. That's a fact.
Yeah, he was gonna kill him. Garp stopped him because he knew Kong was gonna that was gonna be treason.
Yeah, he's like, dude, I can't let you do that. You put so much into the Marines.
Akainu killed lots of people that's on his team, so I think Garp should have at least got his hit in.
Thank you. I think Garp should have at least like thunder punched his face in half or some shit.
Honestly, Akainu is my second least favorite character.
Oh, he's one of my favorites.
Well, like I'm talking about like as terms of I hate his guts. Like
he kills people on his own crew, like his own side. Yeah. And like, okay, so you telling me that you can't let Garp
hit off of? he was literally creating waves and waves of lava, killing indiscriminately, and Sengoku couldn't be like, "Oh wait, I tripped over this thing."
He couldn't be like,
here.
"All right, Akainu, stop, no."
Yeah,
don't
right.
do that. You
No,
know?
go stop! Don't hit him so hard.
That's why I think Sengoku was saving his life.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. If I was Sengoku, I'm like, okay, we did what we had to do, so now go ahead, Garp. You got it now.
Right. Like I think the Marines were fucked up as hell.
I think that was
that was
Akainu fought though.
Like, I ain't gonna lie. At first, I was with the Don on that shit. I'm not fuck with Garp to that. I was like, yo, dude.
That was crazy. I don't know.
I'm a big guy, and I cried seeing the Don reaction to like the whole thing.
Yeah, dude, that was
like, even now, if I see it now, I still tear up a little bit. Like, god damn.
Because like she lost a kid. Like there's no other. Like she raised him since he was an infant. You know what I mean?
They didn't know if Luffy was alive or not.
Right. Exactly.
And she already lost all three of her kids. She lost Sabo.
Well, Sabo wasn't one of hers, really. Like, not as much as Ace and Luffy, at least.
He was like a stepchild, basically.
Yeah,
like she had raised him occasionally.
Yeah, she'll show up and she'll throw food at him. Like she's like, that's fair. That's fair. But yeah, dude, like that is one of the saddest parts. I'll give you that. Like watching people react to it and shit, and then you get to like watch Sabo kind of come to the understanding and have all this shit hit him at once. I think that was pretty well done, actually.
Yeah, that Sabo shit, hit too.
Yeah, I think the only part of One Piece that got me, like to the point where I actually was like, oh shit, and I couldn't like stop it, was watching Kuma slap all his crew, and then you get to see Luffy's like, and he's like, head on the ground.
Oh yeah, I was like, no, I wanted to stop One Piece right there. I didn't want to watch it. I did not.
Yo. In the anime, he was like 1 inch away from Robin. Like he was finna touch her hand and then shoot.
Yeah. Oh my god, dude, it was so fucking real.
I think at that moment in time, I curled up in the fetal position, just laid there for a hot minute.
I was in tears. Like I don't want to watch this shit no more.
Like
fuck, man. Like,
I was. Dude, the first time I saw that with who's now my wife, I was trying to be just.
I remember what I did.
I stubbed my toe a minute ago. It's throbbing. I'm good.
Watching the anime, I was in my senior year in school, and I was a student assistant. I signed myself out of school and went home.
Nah, man, I can't.
Like, I need a me day right now.
Right, I
can't deal with this. I need a
minute. They're like, "You good?" I'm a student assistant. I already did all my credits here. I could graduate early. I was supposed to graduate last year, but I'm still here. So I could graduate early. I was like, "Well, I'm not needed for the rest of the day. I'm out."
See, I had something like that too, except for it's because I didn't go to school.
See, the thing is, I signed myself out. Shoot.
Oh, I'm being too honest with my shit.
No, they was like, Saquon, you come back for 4 practice? No, not today.
No, not today.
I know the movies aren't canon, or some of them. Like they have some canon elements, but y'all seen Film Z, right?
That's tricky, right?
I was gonna say, isn't Film Z more canon than other films?
Yeah,
I think so.
The most canon of all the movies, because it was.
Remember that scene when Zephyr and Luffy were fighting, and he was like, "Would you die to become Pirate King?" Luffy was like, "Yeah," and he was like, "Well, would you kill one of your crewmates to become Pirate King?" And something interrupted Luffy, so he couldn't answer. But you saw his face, like, "Whoa!" Like no one ever asked me that before. Like, what is something in
I don't think he would do that. I don't think Luffy would do that.
He looked at the captain.
I think somebody would. I think one of his crew would make the decision for him.
Yeah.
The way I think Sanji would step up, because the last time there was an opportunity, Zoro knocked him the fuck out and stepped in. And I think he's always been sour about that. So he's going to take the opportunity and get himself murked for Luffy so that Luffy can be Pirate King, if any of them do it.
But Luffy said he can't become Pirate King without eating Sanji's food.
Well, if he's like, if
it's like one more step after that,
right.
Then he's already eaten enough food to get to that point. After that, he's gonna have to do Dial a Meal, Blue Apron, whatever. But Sanji's gone.
We're gonna send like Bartolomeo to like cooking school.
Right. Yep.
No, we are not replacing Sanji with Bartolomeo.
No, if
you sounded so serious.
Go to Okama Island.
He's so serious with that. He's like, no,
not at all. Never.
I refuse to allow that.
Yeah, just go to Okama Island. There's tons of cooks as good as Sanji.
Sanji was the best.
That's funny.
If they replace him, they replace him with pudding.
Bro, we could put Jinbei in the kitchen and we get both a helmsman and a chef in one person.
First of all, if anybody should die for Luffy to be the king, Pirate King, it should be Jinbei. I'm just saying.
You just don't like Jinbei.
Jinbei already died once. You gonna make him die twice?
Jinbei died once.
I think it's probably going to be Usopp.
If Jinbei did die, then I'm so happy. And Whole Cake Island jumped up exponentially.
So you are like literally the emphasis, like the opposite of me.
Subsisting on that hate. Good God.
Right.
Like, 1 second, I'm getting a bit woozy.
It's just Jinbei made Impel down boring to me because he was just such a buzz.
Yo.
What the fuck did you just say?
Yo. This man.
How did Jinbei?
I hate his dub actor.
Yo, Shogun, is this your man?
That's my guy.
Like
that's your man.
Let's have a conversation.
That's my guy. It's just been at least 3 years that he has not fucked with Jinbei at all.
You know
at least he's consistent. I respect that.
I got when Burning Blood came out, my homeboy, like our first game ever online, he grabbed Jinbei and proceeded to sweep me, and I was like, you know what? I fucking hated Jinbei anyway. Fuck Jinbei. And ever since then, I do not like Jinbei. I don't want anything to do with Jinbei. So,
you know what? At least he's honest. Fuck it. Honest and consistent. I respect it.
Okay. I don't fuss with Sanji.
Right.
So I can't really say nothing because
that's funny.
I'm not a Sanji fanboy. I'm a realist, but when it comes down to actual characters, like character-wise and their traits, I prefer Sanji over Zoro. But I'm a realist when it comes to fighting. I do think he has the edge over Sanji, and that's just my opinion. Some people don't like it, but
my thing with Jinbei is all he gotta do is punch the air, and you're fucked.
Yeah, Jinbei like gut punched Big Mom off a ship.
He's back where he belongs.
Vagabond drill for the win.
Yo. So this how no nonsense feels when I talk.
No, this is an everyday thing for me.
No. Trust me, it's everything. Like, if you see my Twitter, you understand immediately. Like on my tagline, it officially says "fuck Sanji."
Oh shit!
Like if you look at my Twitter page, you'll see it right there. Like, I don't even touch it
yet. Oh my god, man!
Y'all ready for One Piece Stampede movie? August something. It's August. I know it comes out in August.
I'm ready for that damn.
I mean, it'll be fun to watch, but given that it's not made with Oda as much this time, it's not as relevant to me. And I think any story that they could have been making a movie with, they probably could have added and made fucking World Seeker better.
Yeah. I have a bad feeling about this upcoming movie now because the thing is they put out a game in the movie in almost the same year, so I'm not really trusting.
Yeah, they split their attention too much on that. Like, if you make a game, you make a fucking game. Like, don't dude, shouldn't, especially now because Shinobi Striker got me. That's fine. Like, but now I'm not buying anything until like a month after that shit comes out. Because I
just bought Shinobi Striker. I haven't played it yet.
It's fun if you play it with friends, and that is the only time.
Because I was supposed to be streaming with what's his name? I'm supposed to be streaming with, I forgot his name, damn. But he live streams Shinobi Striker. I'm gonna play with him online.
Oh, nice.
And I'm gonna probably get washed, but okay.
No. Is it like what is that? What's the other one? Ninja Storm? Is that what's called?
No. It's more streamlined team battle. Like, you get strong attack, weak attack, and then a couple of jutsu to use. It's nowhere near as in depth. Like I thought that's what it was gonna be. Like team battles, like as in depth characters as fucking Ninja Storm and all the new ones and shit like that. And it just on every level disappointed. There's no story mode. There's like one player is just grinding. It's all it is. Like there's no real point to it. Like every now and again you get like a different sensei to get different moves, and some of them are better than others. But now that they're like nerfing and balancing everything, it's mostly just fucking aesthetics, and it's so much fun to play with friends. I cannot express that enough. When you actually play with friends and you're talking to them and you're like, "Yo, I'm down," or "We're over here," blah blah blah. That's what it's about. But you need to have a full team of people you know.
What I love from a One Piece game,
fucking getting got. So like, I'm mad at this game.
Getting got.
I waited years for this game, and I didn't even like. I got on the beta, but the servers were so fucked up that I couldn't even get a fight. And I was like, you know what? I'll just whatever. It's just Ninja Storm 4 with a bigger thing. I didn't even fucking like with the new baby and shit like that when it came out. I just didn't fucking think right, and I
got got. That's what happens.
Womp womp.
Like for me, what I want from a One Piece game is where you can make your own character, and it's like
Naruto, make your own crew and stuff like that.
Yeah, exactly. Make your own crew, and you sell the world, and it's like open world.
Yeah, I would like
MMO game.
Is that how World Seeker is supposed to do, or is it going to be like a Tekaichi type game?
No, it was supposed to be like an open world, but I wanted a multiplayer game where you make your own character.
You think online is going to have that?
If they had it online like that, yeah, I'll fuck with it heavy.
Yeah, that would be dope.
I'll start my own crew.
Yeah, that's I would like I said earlier in the stream before Morgan showed up. Like I've been captain of the Vagabond Pirates for like years. Like that's just what me and my friends called ourselves. And yeah, oh my god, in a heartbeat, we would squat up and roll through bitches. Like it was, oh my god. Oh, that would be fun.
Well, too bad for you guys. I'm joining CP0.
Well, enjoy your masquerade balls, motherfucker. I'm out here pirating.
Well, Black is definitely a fed.
I am a fusion of Rob Lucci and Katakuri.
See, that's why I'm glad when they had to create your own One Piece character design. I think I won that one. I'm good.
Dude, if I could wait, do you mean the one by Tony the Prophecy or whatever?
Yeah, I chose to be an orange giant with a devil fruit.
See, I thought I took that a whole different way. I took that as what kind of if you were you in One Piece, what would you do? And I realized only after I did it that everybody else took it as let's make the most badass motherfucker we can think of. I'm over here I wouldn't even have a devil fruit. I'm not that special. I ain't fucking nobody. I'll fuck you up with some hockey. You know what I mean? And fucking and then later I watched Rogers and he's like, I basically have the god fruit where I do everything I want. I'm a Greek god. And I'm like, well, okay.
I want Roger to step up to me, an orange giant with the strength fruit. Pretty much making me All Might.
Show up with a smile.
Wow, the strength fruit, All Might.
I'm basically All Might.
That's hard.
So,
All Might,
orange giant.
No, thank you.
Hey, orange giant has super speed and everything.
Was you in here when we was talking about Deku?
Nah.
Oh man, are you caught up with?
Yeah, I'm good. Yeah.
Are you up with the super funk?
Super funk.
Super funker.
Yeah.
What you think about the Avatar state theory thing?
Like him learning from everyone, like Avatar state.
Yeah, he's being able to use everyone's moves. I believe quirks. He should be able to use everyone's quirks. That would make him more OP, in my opinion.
I reread it a couple of times, like the previous chapters, before that, about All for One. And basically, it's it stockpiles the powers of each user. So it could be a state they milled all the quirks into one, and it just makes it one amalgamation of everything into one. He already got amalgamation of everybody's strength into him, so it has to be another threshold for him to go into.
Also, he needs ranged abilities, or else he won't be able to compete. So,
for him to be the number one hero in this day and age, I'm not thinking what he has right now is going to just cut.
He'll never be All Might. All Might showing up, have no fear, All Might's here. There's not going to be that shit again. There really isn't. No matter how good Deku gets.
Endeavor found out the hard way.
Different vibe.
Endeavor definitely found out the hard way.
Well, I also, dude, if that Nemu showed up for All Might, it would have been close to the same picture. Like they were ready for a top 2.
Yeah, because you got to think, All Might struggled with the first Namu.
Exactly.
All Might had to go. All Might had to go 120 almost like that.
But the other one had like the what's it called powers on it.
Shock
absorption.
That warp quirk power.
It was shock absorption.
Yeah,
but this one didn't have that. This one just had a high heal rate to it. So he could just punch the hell out of it until there's nothing left. Like
true, but look how much. Let's be honest. A match will cause more bodily harm than a fist.
Yeah.
Usually, you know what I mean. Quicker, we'll say. You know what I mean?
He ate Endeavor shit. He fucked Endeavor up.
Yeah, he was healing faster than fire could damage.
The damages,
I think that the healing factor would have still came into play in a very similar way to the shock absorption.
Like if he went for like Endeavor's main thing was going for like the Nomu's head, I think.
Yeah, he did do that prominence burn though. What?
Yeah, and that's not even that's like the beta version of a Nomu. So they probably have a lot worse.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
And so I feel bad for Endeavor on his first day getting hired on the job and like, yo.
Yeah. And then it's like and it's literally Hawk's fault too. Like Hawk should have been like the whole thing, like that wasn't supposed to happen that way. And dude's like, whatever, it happens anyway, it happens.
Right.
Hawk's just looking there like,
Hawk's like, oh my bad.
Hey, Hawk's looking like that meme with the kid with the cup at McDonald's.
Oh shit.
Hell no.
I was just like, yo, bro, sorry, Endeavor, bro. We can fix you up with some surgery.
But let's be honest, his design looks way cooler with that facial scar. I'm saying it.
Yeah, he does.
And it gave Todoroki the sickest burn in all of manga for a while. Like I don't think we got one better yet. With
there's none
nice
yet.
scar you got there. Like that was some real like smooth, cold, icy smooth shit right there. Like
he got the both ice and fire on
Speaking
that
of the Todoroki family, Dobby.
He ice.
I'd probably, because at first I said no, but then I remembered that Endeavor's vision was blurry when he showed up, and that's specifically for that reason, because that's if he could have seen him, he would have known, oh my god, Tetsu, you know, or whatever the fuck his real name is that people think.
Mm-hmm. The funny thing was everybody was shitting themselves when Dobby showed up. And then Dobby was like, hey, I got more Nomu, but right now I want Endeavor. Hand him over. And Hawk was like, yo, I might have to hand you over Endeavor because this
right. I have I'm not equipped to handle, which leads me to believe that Todoroki's gonna fight Dobby.
He looked at Endeavor like, this is some number one kind of hero.
I didn't sign up to be number 2.
Right? This doesn't scream number 2 to me. So I'm gonna go.
I'm not ready for this. I didn't sign up for this yet.
Like, well,
right, exactly.
Like, well, I used last my wings on you, my feathers. So you got this from here, right?
Right. You got this, right?
You number 1. You got it. Number 1. But Endeavor didn't even get a lunch break.
Right.
Hey, he went straight into it. It's just like, all right, number 1, here you go.
They gave him the badge. He went outside. There's like someone ran back inside. Endeavor got body.
What are we supposed to do now?
Like, we just gave him the badge. He went outside the front door.
Dude, Dobby is gonna be that dude for real. I cannot wait.
Yeah,
like,
Dobby's
the second I saw him, he was my. I did a whole video when I like first started. I had like a really, really ridiculous like blue fire rim around my video. But oh my god, dude, when he first showed up and he started throwing fire and that shit was blue. I mean, Azula's Bay anyway. Like, and now I got
I dig Azula vibes.
Yeah.
What I love right now about Dobby is basically him and chapstick needing dude, right? Basically, he's like. Yeah, chapstick needing dude. The Ash Lips guy.
Who the fuck?
He decay stuff. The leader.
Shigaraki?
Oh, fuck
Shigaraki.
Yeah,
fucking Dusty Fingers. I got you.
Yeah, the ashy lip guy.
All right, gotcha.
Like he's constant need of like chapstick. But I like how everybody is set up to be like his number 2 in command is like dropping off one by one.
Right.
Only leaving Dobby to be number 2.
And everybody in Dobby's crew is loyal to Dobby.
And the crazy thing is now Dobby's literally like doing side missions on his own without like Shigaraki knowing.
It's because Dobby's ambitious.
Yeah, Dobby's like,
he's got the heart to endeavor all things.
Like,
oh gosh.
And I can't wait for like the prison break though.
Yes. I think that's when Stain's going to show out again. Because he didn't get to do too much. Like, he fought kids he was trying not to murder. Like, let's be honest.
Right.
Like, if he wanted to straight up murder everybody, he could have. Like, at the end, when he had everybody shook, we were talking about that. If he'd have started off with some of that shit, which I'm sure he can, he seems like a man that has an infinite amount of rage boiling inside his scarred, ugly ass face. Like,
the crazy thing right now is no one's talking about is he stole that girl's quirk from the Pussycat Doll. Well, the Pussycat group.
Yeah.
And that quirk is like in the right hands, it's deadly for teamwork.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
So this whole time he doesn't have to move to use that quirk. He could have been giving out orders.
Doing it. Like, that's the thing. People like I firmly believe the reason he's smiling is because he's fucking talking to the people he needs to talk to.
Yeah.
He's like, all
brainwashing
right,
the guards. Like, having a voice in your head all day, like awful, like him having his voice in your head all day is gonna brainwash you eventually.
Right? Something's gonna happen.
And he's not saying nothing, so you think you're just hearing shit.
Oh, all right. What do y'all think about, because I said this in my thing, so I gotta stand by it. And in the flashback, you saw the one like ninja like dude that stabbed the guy. Right? And he had like the ninja thing, he had the mask on. I stood by that's Stain related. What do you guys think?
Stain related?
Like, it could be like either his mother or I my first thought was that it's him, and One for All gave him powers that allowed him to have some form of longevity, and that's one of the and he's been his crew forever, like that's his dude. But something happened in the past, and kind of All Might showed him what like a real hero is, because he used to idolize One for All, and All Might showing up, or somebody who has All Might's powers, I guess, and doing what they did to him kind of showed him what a true hero should be, and that's why he hunts down fake heroes. Now, this is all crazy, unfounded shit. Absolutely. And I should have said this first. But I think that would be dope, because it would show that this dude has forethought, not just Stain, but like One for All has forethought in what he does and who he chooses for reasons. And I would really like it.
We talking about All for One?
Wait, was I saying?
I came in late. I just heard forethought about who he chooses and what he chooses.
Oh yeah. About him and Stain's relationship.
Yeah.
Oh, Shigaraki's?
No, All for One and Stain.
I think All for One is going to cause Stain to, not go over the edge, but go even more insane and break out, kind of. I don't know. I feel like that's the only way Stain. There's going to be a breakout arc, a prison break arc, and I see either All for One causing Stain to do it, or just the villain alliance breaking them out. But once that happened, I think we're going to have a quick battle time skip, because I don't see it. I don't see them being able to sustain.
Oh yeah, you definitely missed all the outlandish shit I was saying.
Like, basically, I think that probably is like a Stain's grandfather or father or some shit.
I can see that was another thing, like somehow related to
Stain. Because the quirk probably got pushed down later on down the line to that point. To the point, like now, the point to the quirk is not like it evolved to his point is like it's not really that useful outside combat.
All right.
Black, he was talking about the ninja guy in the flashback.
Yeah, and him being sane. So I could see, and again, I went through a lot of unfounded shit you don't really need to listen to. But it would be dope. It's really the crux of my entire argument is, wouldn't it be cool if? So Not really a lot of substance there.
I'm going to be that. I'm not going to be that guy, but I'm going to be that guy. Muscular sucked as a villain.
Muscular?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was like not very dimensional. He was there to essentially terrorize a kid. Like he wasn't that great.
Yeah, he felt really big fighting a kid. That's kind of like
had to go like 120%, and that kind of just he was there to show Deku that he could go beyond what he thought, and that's fine. But in that way, that just made him fodder. You know what I mean?
Like for me, Muscular is just like if he went against when he went to get like he was going against All Might even at that point in time. I don't think Muscular's gonna hold up for too long.
Oh, All Might would have smashed the fuck out of him.
Yeah.
I think Eraserhead would destroy him.
I don't think so. Those are mutation powers. So I don't think he will have like.
You think
he'll still have everything else?
No. He can cancel it. Remember, he can look normal and then amplify it to make it bigger. Yeah. So that doesn't. Aizawa's powers only work on things that are like xenomorphic or whatever, that like rhino people, monkey people, gorilla people, like shit that he can't cancel those out. But I think he could cancel out Muscular.
The same night I watched that episode, as soon as I woke up, my muscle tissue, my left arm was jacked up for a week. I don't know why. It was jacked up.
Jacking off with weights on, that's what that is. Shame, sir. It's a rookie mistake.
That's arms out. Hey. See, this is what happens when you do no November, bro.
Yeah, I can't relate.
No November leaves ain't doing shit December.
And then December hits and you fuck yourself up for January.
Oh man, I have another My Hero question, and it's going to pop back into my head soon. Oh. Miro. Well, whatever you want to call him, Mirio, Lemillion. Do you think he's getting his quirk back? And do you think that if he does it, well, I know for a fact I don't think there could be two all-for-one users.
I would like to see all-for-one force a quirk on Mirio.
That's what I was thinking. Oh, one for all. For all-for-one, yeah. One for all users.
I think there's a reason they showed him touching her horn at exactly the moment. I don't think we understand her powers enough and her ability to regress and advance certain things. And I know that Horikoshi isn't one to make absent kind of just fodder panels and moments of that level of severity. So I think that him touching her horn is significant of something.
I hope he gets his powers back.
I'd like him to.
Yo, he was cold.
He was, man.
He was too broken. That's what it was.
Dude, he was freaking dick slapping people through like he was like, all right, I'm just gonna get naked and fuck everybody up. He just spinning through the air, just whack, 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 leaving people with mushroom stamps and shit.
This dude had no shame whatsoever.
He's like, this is what the Lord gave me, and I'm gonna fuck you up with it.
Like I understand how you be a villain and you see this dude come up to you and he's like, oh, I guess we're fighting naked. I'm like, nah, you got it.
Right?
He's like, nah, man, you got it, man.
I was not prepared for this. Nobody told me nudity. I'm a PG villain. All right.
I'm taking the groceries back that I stole.
You know what? Yeah, I'm about to take the money back to the bank, man.
Just take it. Just cover up your junk.
There's a moment in time it's not even worth it. I'm not a villain no more, bro. I'm a venture.
It's just like, man, just go to jail, man. I don't even want to do this no more.
I'm gonna arrest my own damn self.
Right.
Like, what you in here, but man, this naked hero tried to fight me, man. I wasn't about to do that.
Yo,
I would drop everything. I'd be like, no, sir, citizen's arrest. This is indecent. I would start screaming rape. Like I would. He took his clothes off and came at me with his look in his eye. I wasn't ready, Lord.
I'm a counter-suit for sexual harassment.
Exactly. He's gonna be like the worst thing. He's gonna save somebody buck ass naked, and they're gonna sue him. Like he's gonna be like, I mean, I'm glad I'm not in the fire, but it touched me. Like, and that is the whole career.
No, imagine him being a superhero in this day and age.
And I know I'm the coolest kid.
He's like, don't worry, ma'am. I'm here to save you. It's sir.
It's sir.
Right? It's ma'am.
It's sir. You said
Call me a ma'am.
He'll get a countersue in the mail. You've been served. You've been served a subpoena.
Yo, man, that one right there, Chief. That was the one.
Yo, that'd be a time when that
one
won't be hero no
was
more.
like manga adaptation, anime at Android 18, the anime adaptation, Android 18, Netflix adaptation is that you said.
Oh, I posted that.
Oh shit!
Yeah, I made that meme and it skyrocketed. It's funny, like I make memes and they like people still on this take. I'm like, fuck it, it's gone.
That's funny.
Yeah, I seen it on Facebook and it was weak.
That is funny.
Oh man,
that shit's hilarious.
Hey yo, don't think you're getting away with it. I got meme you too, Shogun. Yo, your meme's coming, bro. I said it on your last video just to make sure you know ahead of time.
Oh my god.
Yeah. You showed your face multiple times. I was like, nah, I'm not gonna do it. If you show the face again, then I'm at the meme.
You mean Frank?
I have to now. It's 3 times out. It's 3 times back to back. I was trying not to.
Oh I broke my New Year's resolution, didn't
I? I did not want to do it to the Black Brownie Man.
Oh,
yo, I'm sorry, Brownie Man. I'm about to get you. Look like Kimbo Slice. I got you, bro. Sorry.
Oh shit. This nigga's silly, man. Y'all are crazy.
Bro, I'm putting on the Mac good. No, it's basically it. I think we should be good.
Hey man.
Any more? Last question.
Why do you got Donald Trump's face on Big News Morgans? That's racist. That's racist to Morgans. I feel offended for Big News Morgans.
You feel offended? This is big news.
This is fake news.
Oh no!
You didn't know that Grand Showgan is like the 6th emperor of the YouTube channel. He single-handedly stopped nonsense from roaming around YouTube, doing stuff. He saved his crewmate from impaled out. I'm just saying.
Y'all just wait. Y'all wait till I unleash the Brotherhood of Sanji on everybody.
Oh, I must be I don't know what went on.
What'd you say? You low.
It must have been AWOL or something.
Oh. Just wait, hypebeast. He's gonna be in the stream. He's gonna be in the your little Sanji slander stream.
Yo, bro, if it's Sanji slander, we could go on for hours for that shit. We go with Red Bull.
What y'all talking about? Brotherhood of Sanji?
Yeah, I'm gonna unleash the Brotherhood of Sanji.
Hey, man,
yo, his whole giving Red Bull motherfucking ass.
Oh my god, Red Bull the big mom.
He gave her ass a 5-hour energy shot.
That's funny. That is too funny.
Oda was like, yo, we got a whole tight Grand Fleet, this Fisherman Pirates crew here. We might get Jinbei. Jinbei says he's gonna join. Then she took a Red Bull and they went like, nah, fuck all that shit. I'm about to take my Todd ass over there and just fuck some shit up. And Judge is over there looking like, yo, Sanji, well, how the fuck did you do this? I done told Luffy about you, nigga, you trash.
Straight fuck some shit up.
Like, she could have won all that damn cake. Because all honesty, the cake was going to the top lane.
Oh man.
Like he prioritized the whole entire top lane over his whole crew. Because as far as I'm concerned, if I was like a Straw Hat crew member, and they talking about something, she's destroying top lane. Shit, it's not our problem.
Right. Sounds perfect.
Like, yo, it sounds like a their problem. They chose to stay here. This is their location.
Funny. That's funny.
But there's minks on the island. I don't give a shit. they not on Zoar.
You better tell them to come on. We'll take
They
them.
can swim, right?
Yeah,
All right.
exactly. Yo, whoever got dough fruit, I feel bad for y'all. But nah, for me, I feel like he basically prioritized whole Totland over the whole crew.
Yo, real quick, could you imagine being like 10 years old and getting a devil fruit for your birthday? Like, here you go. Now you're going to be made out of mochi.
Oh man,
what?
Speaking about dough fruits for kids, the funniest shit ever was
like they're triplets, right?
Yeah.
So they all have the same birthday.
Yeah.
All right. So it's like they go down the line. You get a genie, rub your tummy, and it comes out and fucks people up. Super dope. You get to turn things hot, red hot, just by touching them. Super dope. You get to be fucking mochi. You have to work hard to like.
I'll be that one person that mom like
on our 18th birthday. Like, here you go, smoothie. This makes you, squeeze things with your legs and turn it to juice. Drew's probably said that as he gave it to her with his little creepy ass.
My whole thing is basically this: if my mom give me, I'm like, I'm the child you wish you spit out.
What?
Like I'm the child you wish you would have swallowed.
Oh, if I get a dope for my birthday, I'm gonna be like, this better not be the jacket fruit, because
could you imagine how scared Katakuri would be if Big Mom was just like mochi? Like, what
had to shoot a bunch of mochi in her mouth, like,
right? Like, nope, it ain't the right mochi. It don't taste like a heart. Like, whoa, mama,
mama, no,
you want to eat me? Mochify now.
She ate all her other friends.
That's almost as bad as like trouble giving Doflamingo a gun and a devil fruit at like 9 years old.
Right? Here you go. These are for you, buddy.
He was like, yo, go out and do whatever you want. Kill anybody. I bet you Trevor was not expecting him to kill somebody. Like, when he came back, he was probably like, well, I obviously miscalculated this.
This is not how I saw this panning out, but we're going to ride this wave.
We're going to run with this.
Because obviously, I'm not telling this fucking 9-year-old no.
Like, imagine he took the head. That means Trouble and them was riding with Delphi all the way to Mary Jo with the head of his father.
Just kind of like, so we're his now, right? Like, this little fucker owns us. Like, yeah.
Like, no wonder. Yeah.
I'm pretty sure.
No wonder Virgo falls whenever he goes. Virgo's like, nah, I'm not fucking with this dude. Nah.
Yeah. And Virgo was like, whoa. Woo, baby. Get the mess out of me. Oh, goodness. Golly. What's up, lovely?
Yeah. I might want to video clip that for me.
There you go. Woo, that got me, Lord. Yeah, well, you came up behind me. I'm just glad I didn't elbow you or some shit.
No, but he had a bet. You almost had that toe side moment.
Woo! I did too. Oh, that's okay. Everything, all's well that ends well.
That would have been a moment like, yo, the anime community, like, he hits women.
Oh my god, that would have been. Oh my god,
would have been the worst.
It was nice knowing everybody.
Right.
So that one episode of Family Guy when the guy's like, you can't sneak up behind me.
Right.
The ninja guy.
Like, well, that's all. She snuck up on me.
I don't know what happened.
Like, I'm an orphan. You can't sneak up on us. Like, that's what happens.
And me being big news Morris, I gotta report the news. I'm like, well,
I beats would definitely okay.
Well,
I'm taking this. I'm taking this.
I'm awake now. What?
I think that's the worst time to have me in this.
Hey, there's no news. All right.
Yeah, that could have been some good news.
That could have been some good news.
Man.
I don't think that's good news. I wouldn't.
Yo, you would have been a meme for the longest.
Forever. Like, dude, I remember when I first, like, I've only been doing, like, not even been doing, like, as in been participating in or making videos, but I mean even watching YouTube for like a year, and people are like, anytime anybody mentions For Neverworld or he came into a stream, everybody was like, respect women, and I didn't like. It took me forever to get that this dude's kind of a whatever, but.
I think the funny thing about For Never was when they told about the comments on Reddit about someone saying that rabbit lip guy.
Oh my god!
And they're like, "Yeah, that's the guy."
yeah, that's
the internet can be cruel at times.
I'll wait for the day I get trolled on my own channel.
There was a video where
that means you made it. You know what I'm saying? What do you mean?
No, if I get trolled on my own channel, I might go to an alt account and just keep it going.
Keep it going. Right.
You see me roast my own self.
Right.
But look at like one eye's open wide no, he got lazy.
That's funny.
Oh man.
I would work out.
That's funny.
I gotta find it, but there was a video where everyone was crying, and then it shows King going, "Yo," and he just keeps on crying. King just laughing. It looked like he's laughing.
Yo, I remember that shit.
Yeah, I was like, "Is this real?"
he was really crying. He was like,
"I'm talking with him,"
because he was worried about him losing his channel, and I was like, "That was way long ago when they was still beefing."
Damn.
He was like, "Yeah," he was yelling at his girlfriend. King was like, "I am disgusted."
Like, you're supposed to be my rival.
That was when she was snoring behind him, right?
Yeah.
He woke her up by yelling at her, like, "Bitch, you fucking snoring."
What?
Yeah, dude. That's one of the things about it. Like, she was just sleeping, and he's like, "Bitch, I'm on stream. Why you snoring?" Like, because she's asleep.
Right. That happens when you go to sleep.
Maybe you want to go to a different room.
That's crazy. That's crazy.
And then I know it's ain't even worth talking about. Never mind.
No, for me, it's basically fun watching the anime community, what it grew into. Because it basically was only like, it started with like basically like 6 people, then it grew from there and grew and grew to what it is now.
And that's dope. I'm new as fuck in all aspects. Like, I don't want to say make fun of, I just didn't understand the YouTube. Like, I'm old, so the idea of posting all the stupid shit you do for everybody to see is foreign to me, because where I'm from, that's just called evidence.
Yep.
So, and like, I didn't know that you could like do this kind of shit. You know what I mean? Right. I didn't know shit about YouTube. And it wasn't until my son was born and my nieces and nephews came and they were watching PewDiePie and some other person that's like too pretty to be real. And and I was like, this is the dumbest shit ever. And then they left and it was just me and the baby for a bit. And I was like, well, let's see what happens if I put One Piece into this thing. First thing that came up was teching, and I was like, nope, too much. Nope. Let's get slow. And then I fell into like Roger and Sawyer and Dustin, and I just like watch people, and I was like, fuck, I could do this, probably not, but I'm gonna throw something at it.
Right.
I decided to try, and here I am, and I'm gonna keep doing it because it's more fun than I thought it would be. Like,
yeah, it is dope, really fun.
And the sense of community is like, yeah, like they turn real fast, but until then, it's real tight.
Yeah, it's really good. Definitely.
But and they don't do it for no reason. Like, because I've been watching through, looking back. Like, if I'm gonna jump into something, I'm gonna understand it as best I can. You know what I mean? Yeah. And I kind of map behavior and stuff. It's just something you do when how other people feel about you is how you eat or not. You know what I mean? Yeah. So it's just mapping behavior is one of those things I learned to do, and it's pretty obvious shit. You just got to ride the right line. Like, I think one of the best people I've seen that, like Hypebeast, like you're involved with a lot of people.
Yeah,
but like cool. Nobody, I've never heard anybody say like or have like real actual bad feelings about it. And to be involved with that many things and you're like your fingers in that many places, and to be respected by all those people, like that's the kind of shit. Like, and that's stuff that I'm trying to work towards.
Mm-hmm.
I just make funny ass jokes, and I'm more cancerous than anything else. So,
hey, like whatever the reason,
we're gonna have.
If I join the stream, you know it's gonna be cancer.
I already do. I already knew.
Well, it's like
I saw you in the chat. I was like, oh man, I forgot about Hype Beast. So
that's like Black Manga Critic. I was like, he's like, I'm having a serious talk about like female rights stuff. I was like, dude, I don't think I should join your stream because I'm not mature enough for that yet. He's like, no, go ahead. I was like, nah, I'm gonna stay out this one.
But at least like you can understand that and respect what somebody's trying to do enough. Other people would be like, yeah, sure, I'll come in.
No, if I would have came in the first thing, I would have done some bad shit.
Like, exactly though. That's what I'm saying. Like the fact that you check yourself, a lot of people fucking don't.
Yeah, exactly.
I know my like my limit. I'm like, okay, if I go in there talking about some, well, yeah, women's rights are pretty good, blah 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 blah. But all I know is if my sandwich ain't made right, then we got a problem. Then at that moment in time, everybody's looking at him like, yeah, Hype Beast, what the fuck? That'd be the type of joke that I would make. And I'm like, people wouldn't understand it's a joke, but they're like,
right.
Like,
then other people who don't understand it, like, who is this guy?
People that don't know me be like, yeah. So I gotta know how to read the room.
All right.
Or like,
also, the more I got into YouTube, the more I got into teching. I feel like I should say that because like, dude puts in work. Yeah, I don't want to like just seem like I hated on him in the beginning or whatever. I don't want to like seem like that. It's just if you're new to the stuff, that dude is a lot.
Yeah,
like, for me,
I like Tekken since Bleach because he used to do Bleach reviews back in the day.
I used to watch that. Like I used to watch everything One Piece when he used to make videos.
Yeah.
I remember one thing he was just talking about, like helping his parents with, like he was just having a real like stream or chat or something. He was just like, yeah, and I give a lot of money to my parents for bills and shit like that. And that's a moment, like that's a respect moment for me because a lot of cats don't.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? Like they make their money and that's their money, and the fact that he's giving back is dope as fuck to me. But
no, with him, basically he's like the South Park episode, like the Simpsons did it.
Mm-hmm.
You can't make a YouTube video out Tekken already before.
I know that's almost discouraging. I'm not even gonna lie about that. As somebody just coming in, I'm like, I would love to talk about this, but this motherfucker talked about it for like 2 hours.
Tekken did it.
Tekken did it. Yeah, exactly. And it's
you seen that? I'm sorry, everybody's seen the South Park episode. The Simpsons did it. That's Tekken.
All right.
That's the fact. I'm trying to stay ahead of him, but he's like jumping onto shit, and I'm like, God damn it.
I was like, well, I could go on a Black Clover. Right? The next fucking day, he goes, I'm like, well, I'll just stay cancerous then. That's my niche.
Right. That's my little niche. I'll stay right there.
Yeah,
this is my area.
Shit, what I started doing is I noticed I would get like all of my views in the first hour because I would like compulsively hit refresh on Jai Mini's box. And the second that shit was up, I would have my live reaction up 10 minutes, 20 minutes later. And like I was one of the first people done. And then once anybody else made a video, no, that was done. That was the end of it. And I was like, all right, that's what I gotta do. Be up till 4 a.m, wake up at 7 with a baby. That's life right now.
See, for me though, I go around looking at everybody's content. Like even the new guys, I'm like, I'm gonna check your content out. If I like it, I'll let people know. Like, yo, check his channel out. Check whoever channel out. And there's some people, there's some females out there just like they'll make the YouTube videos, but it's not. They'll make them, but it's just like, nah, you should not make YouTube videos. You're doing it just for attention.
Yeah, like there's a difference when somebody actually appreciates something. Like I listened to like some of Sage's stuff because I just like met her through Dustin like a couple of days ago or whatever. Maybe it was like the first time. I don't remember. Anyway, and like she actually likes the things she talks about.
Yeah.
So
that's always a plus.
I'm sorry she don't say we broke up because Jinbei got in our relationship and he took you away from me, but it's cool. I forgive you, Steve.
There you go. Speak from the heart.
See how I shot my shot, you know.
Hey. All you could do with the universe, bro.
I don't have 1,000 towel can well, I'm not Jinbei. I'm not a helmsman, but just saying.
I'm just saying.
Like, how do I compete? Funny. I can't sing Under the Sea by Little Mermaid.
Can't. Yeah, it's over. It's over, dude.
I know. There's no BDV in Sage anymore. It's not happening. Before it was BDV X Sage, but now it's just they just ruined the hell out of that shit.
Jinbei tends to do that, man. You can't.
I can't mess with his sauce. He got the
Yeah,
sauce.
you really can't though. Like the pure manliness that is Jinbei.
Be a man. Be a fortress. Stand forever.
He'll make a man out of you. All right.
That's that Destin favorite. That's the only song I can listen to my ear.
Let's get down to business.
Right. Thanks a lot, KOL, for that.
That's funny. That's funny. That dude's funny.
I'm definitely gonna try to get KOL for this Sanji slander because I don't mind going against the odds on this one.
Going against the odds.
Right. It'll be me versus like 5. I'm okay with that.
See, I almost prefer that. Like, exactly. I think I was talking to Nonsense and Shogun about it. I don't know if he was there. Like, he was going back and forth. But all the characters in animes and mangas that I like are fucking.
Oh, you like all the trash ones, yeah.
Yep. I love fucking. I don't know why, but I love me a dumpster fire.
Shoot.
Like, very few times is like one of my favorite characters somebody who could actually do some shit.
Wait. I got a good question for this one. Here's a good what if. Bartolomeo versus Inazuma. The guy from that's cool with Yvonne called for the scissors.
Oh,
jeez.
Bartolomeo.
Bart. Yeah, you gotta go Bart.
But Inazuma can cut anything though.
Can he?
So
it hasn't. I don't know if anything. That's like
the Devil says
the immovable object versus the unstoppable thing or whatever the fuck it is.
Yeah.
I'm still saying that. And it depends. If holding the shield meant keeping a Straw Hat alive, then Bartolomeo. I don't care what it is. You know what I mean? He'll find exactly. But I mean, square up 1-to-1. I'd still want to say Bartolomeo. Like I don't think he could cut through it. I don't. I think the whole purpose of the devil fruit are these impenetrable shields. And if you take that away, but the scissors aren't just they cut everything. Like you can cut the ground, you can cut a tree. So they're very useful. This is just being impenetrable. That's the only fucking thing this does. So I think because of the versatility of the scissor, crabby thing, whatever, that's how I would balance it. This is only indestructible, so it's indestructible. This has a plethora of different uses for the cutting, so it probably can't cut the unbreakable thing. That would be my stance.
That'd be a good question for Oda. Or
that would be.
That's an SBS right there, yeah.
Just send that in.
Right. Or like the door fruit versus Bartolomeo.
Oh, like could he open a door in the...
Yeah.
Because either way, it wouldn't matter. It would go to the door fruit because... he can just create a door inside someplace in the air. So that doesn't matter. But as for whether or not he'd be able to use the barrier as a door, that would be dope. I think he would just fuck with Bartolomeo and make it like a millimeter away from it so he can't tell. You know what I mean?
Right.
That's a damn good question.
That is a good question.
I need to smoke on that one. Give me
that's what you do. You smoke and you ask questions about devil fruits.
I like it. Let me get comfortable. Let me get to my thinking position.
We might need to make a stream. Just everybody's sexy.
Yeah, all right. This is when we smoke and ask questions. Let's do it.
Let's do it.
I'm down. I'm down as fuck.
See, I can't keep up with Tekken's stuff, so I got to think outside the box.
Facts.
All right.
You know what Tekken doesn't do? Smoke.
Can't ask those type of questions, huh, Tekken?
Yeah. Take that to your linear thought processes, motherfucker.
Linear thought processes.
Oh, man.
This was a good stream, man.
It really was. I had a lot of fun. Thanks for having me.
Thank you guys for coming, man. Thanks for real.
You're welcome.
Shouts out to Hype Beast.
Damn, it's midnight.
Valen.
Yeah. Thank you.
I appreciate it. What's the next big thing?
I don't know.
Next week, I think. Next week we're doing the top 20.
Yeah.
But next week.
Yeah.
Top 20 what?
Strongest
One
One Piece characters. I'll let you know.
We gotta put Rockstar like.
Y'all want to come through? Y'all can. You say what?
I'm
We gotta
down.
put Rockstar at like
I have
number
controversial
15.
opinion.
He said we gotta put Rockstar.
You need to stop with that.
I know we joke about Rockstar, but what if he was like the
Dude,
legit?
Rockstar's gonna be dope as fuck. Like he's on Shanks' crew. Shanks don't have no bitches on his crew.
Yeah, I hope that when we see Rockstar, this dude's like killer mixed with Kaido.
Well, okay, calm down. Like,
Right.
we're supposed to go from there. Like now it's Whitebeard mixed with Kaido, and then we're done.
No, okay. Killer mixed with like Cry Quarter.
Jeez, man.
Jesus. Right.
Like that's like remember he had a bigger like bounty at that time. Everyone's like, oh shit.
It's true.
Oh man.
He was a rookie. He's probably one of the first supernovas. Got fucked up.
Shouts out to the boy Nonsense and Black for coming through. Also, the Brotherhood of Sanji, aka Game is So Savage. Thank you.
Just hearing his name pisses me off.
Makes me want to like just take the chips down.
That cancer stream is coming. We're gonna work on that. That cancer stream is coming.
I'm gonna talk to King of Lightning real quick.
Put your face on it. That's
Him and his whole entire 50 meters under the sea shit.
50 meters of water pressure.
Yeah, I'm about to talk to King of Lightning about that one because.
Oh my goodness.
Because that's his favorite go-to. 50 meters of underwater pressure. You gotta be killing me. You gotta be kidding me, BDV. I'm like, nah, bro. Like, we've seen other people do the same feat before. Like Luffy pushed two buildings at it like an inch away from each other.
Thanks for everybody watching. Comment, subscribe, all that good stuff.
Wait, I just gotta say one thing.
Go ahead.
Anetta's trash and Kirishima can body slam the mess out of Todoroki. I just gotta see that.
Shameless plugs.
Kirishima's my dude, so I'll back you up on that.
Here we go. Outside of
Keep that riot rolling. What's up?
Woo.
Jesus.
No shameless plugs.
Shameless plugs, hype beast.
Yo, when I get my computer and everything running, we good, up and running. Y'all should subscribe to Hype Beast Morgans.
Oh yeah, definitely.
It's BDV shit. You want cancer, you come to the right place then. Like, I'm not gonna even try to hide it. Basically, what you get in my channel, shit. We're not getting monetized no time soon.
No time soon. Follow this guy on Twitter too. He's hilarious.
And as for me, I got my own channel. You can check out Captain Valiant. Feel free, it's on YouTube. I do some shit. I rant. I talk about whatever the fuck I want. I made a cooking video that's just dope. I'm gonna get better at those because I had a lot of fun doing it. Yeah, I'm just real as fuck, and that's pretty much all I can be. Cheers.
Yo, awesome. Just don't swirl your eyebrows when you make a cooking video. I might dislike that video.
Oh hell no!
I might dislike it.
No.
Like if you make a video and you got like not a permanent marker but a marker swirl, something like yo,
that's hilarious. That's hilarious.
Never ever have to worry about that.
Okay, good.
That's pretty fun. Any shameless plug, Captain? Before?
And I got a gaming coalition starting up, Stream Avengers. Check us out. # not those Avengers. # Stream Avengers. Check us out.
Gaming coalition. What's that?
Basically, it's a bunch of people we're trying to get together and help smaller streamers by like getting into their Twitch streams, getting them the numbers, getting them the metrics they need to like advance and get through. And like, you know, we're trying to make everybody better. And Dustin, I sent him a link. I sent Soul a link. If y'all want one, just let me know. I'll put them out there. It's for everybody.
Yeah, that's dope.
Don't worry, no nonsense is trash at games, so you ain't gotta worry about that.
Oh, I suck at games. Two-player. I play RPGs, so when I play two-player games, I do it just to fuck around. So, like, I can't play like Overwatch because I'll give somebody a heart attack.
Yeah, don't be like me. I talk a lot of shit playing Smash, and I get fucked up, and I'm like, oh,
same here.
Oh my god!
If it comes to talking shit, I could do that all day.
Like, I'm a way better trash talker than I am a fighter. Like half of me, like playing good, is talking enough trash to fuck you up. Like that.
So what systems y'all got?
I got.
Go ahead.
PS4,
PlayStation 4, and a Switch.
Because I keep thinking about either getting an Xbox or PS4, and the crew is like split down the middle. Gaming and Captain Yeet have a Xbox, and then and Nonsense has an Xbox too, and then
see, he told you he was trash.
And then Black has the PS4, so I don't
see. That's why I fucks with Black.
I just didn't
now
know.
There's two more people with PS4s, so technically, I mean, mathematically speaking,
do you really know Nonsense?
But Xbox One, even if there's 3 Xbox Ones, 1 PlayStation 4, mathematically speaking, is better than 4 Xbox Ones, or at least equal to.
That's funny. No, Nonsense the homie.
Yeah, he's okay.
I'm a PlayStation fanboy. If I'm any system, that's my shit.
Yeah, see that I wanted one. That's what I was thinking.
They're and in their cycle they have a lot of amazing games. Like honestly, God of War there's a reason it won Game of the Year. And everybody thought it was going to be Red Dead, but that just had the hype of being released the closest to the event. So of course it was going to get all the fucking awards, that some of which it deserved, some of which it didn't. But there's a reason God of War, even after with that kind of hype, still took Game of the Year.
Boy,
and there's a reason it's on PS4.
It has a good story.
It's the better system.
All right, we're out of here, man.
Yeah, all right, man.
Before we end up talking for another 2 hours.
I got to work at 4 a.m.
Oh, good.